Retcon.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. It wouldn't fucking be a stream when I have to move a bunch of shit over without any technical difficulties. Anyways, alas, ladies and gentlemen, we're live with Simo's story. As you can tell by the background, I'm not in my current estate. I'm in a different estate. But nevertheless, D&D carries on. I've devoted a lot. I've got all my gear with me here, at least, for us able to run D&D. So let's have a little bit of a recap of what happened last week, if I can even recall everything correctly. Our adventurers were stationed outside of the Raiders' camp. They decided to hang out on the above plateau and look down into the Raiders' camp, try to figure out where Leo Sin might be. They spotted Leo Sin. They had this crazy idea to take a rope down from the plateau into the camp. They ran into a drunk individual who they then tried to persuade to do some various actions with some spells. They succeeded, continued their journey based on a distraction that was caused by Cronin, and they were able to get Leo Sin out of the camp successfully, bring him back to Greenest, and from there he set them out on another task. He wants them to go back to the Raiders camp, and he wants them to figure out what the hell is going on in that cave. So that is currently where we're at. Our adventurers have just conversed with Leo Sin, still stationed at Greenest to kind of do whatever it is that they would like to do. And yeah, the floor is party's floor.
The floor is floor.
The floor is
Just
the
to
party's floor.
confirm, the last thing we did was we talked to Leo Sin. And where did he go?
He, just a refresher, told you that once you're done with the camp and the cave in the camp, to meet you in El Terrell. Specifically,
the Order of the Gauntlet.
yes, thank you.
Notes, baby.
Oh yeah, where's my notes?
Yeah, you're gonna need that.
Hot dog notes. Hot dog notes.
Horde of the Gauntlet, that's
Okay.
correct.
Like you already left, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, and you're to look for an individual named Onthar or Gantash. At the
I don't write that down.
Onthar?
Onthar, yes.
You said to look for those two within the Order of the Gauntlet?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Well,
All right. Well, I guess I'll look around and be like, so I guess back to the Raiders camp we go. I guess we should investigate that cave. I think the hatchlings are actually in there. The egg from what the fuck, Lenathon. He asked us to go in there and help retrieve one of his eggs. I'm assuming that's the area.
it has to be. It's a hatchery, right?
I mean, we didn't really go in, but from what we understand, I'm assuming so, yeah.
Well, Leo Sin told us it was a hatchery.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. Well, Simo, we're still in the keep, right?
Yeah, you're still in Greenest. Whatever you guys want to do from this point. It's a new day.
Okay.
It's like noon.
Okay. Well, I think we should probably strategize how we're going to do this before just walking out. And if we need anything, I'm sure these guys are going to be willing to provide. Like, do we need anything? Does anyone have a plan for how to go about this? Like, getting Leosin out of there was snatch and grab. Like, we had no conflicts that we needed to resolve. This time, I have a feeling it's not going to be so clean.
Well, this time it seems like we might actually have to fight. Because, I mean, unless we somehow sneak through the whole thing again, which for some reason I don't think that's going to be the case this time. And as we're talking, I'm also going to reach in my bag and take out the potion of healing and throw it back to Boris.
Take it.
I already threw it to you.
Stash that away.
Well, it's literally in the air coming to you.
I'll take it.
Oh, so you do take it. Oh, sorry, okay. I thought you told me to take it.
Did you like
Wanna
throw it
catch
at him? With like, did he see you throw it at him, or did you throw it at him and he
I
kind
don't
of
like
had no idea?
awesome. I like lobbed it. I don't like pitch it or anything. I just lobbed it in the air kind of to him.
Okay.
And whether or not he's aware, I don't know. It's up to him.
Oh boy. You're leaving it up to chance?
Yeah, I expect you to catch it, kind of thing. So I just toss it.
What do we do about that?
Would you say you're paying attention?
I mean, I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah, I mean, if
I
you're
mean,
paying
we're all
attention,
talking.
yeah, I'm not gonna make
Yeah.
you. I'm not gonna make you make a.
I didn't do it
check for that.
sneakily or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just kind of did it out of nowhere though.
My big fingers.
Okay, so let's go over everything again here, guys.
yeah.
Like there's a lot on the table. So, what are our objectives? What are we actually doing again? We're going in. We got to go in the hatchery for some reason, and
He wanted us to investigate in that cave.
okay.
I forget exactly what he wanted.
Well, he never really said what he wanted. He just kind of gave us a general idea just to investigate what we can find. Any information that could be useful to get more, I guess, information about this, I guess, new cult, if you will, and what they're up to.
Okay. So investigate the cave. That's one objective. Actually, Simo, just give me a refresher. What were the objectives again?
Well, there's currently
Caves.
two, so to speak. One from Leo Sin, to go into the cave and kind of figure out what's going on in the cave. And then there was kind of, I guess, some side quests from Lenithon about his egg and something called the Winter's Heart.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, what I'll say in terms of supplies, because we know how to get into the camp, kind of. But if maybe Nighthill or Castellan or somebody has a rope that is maybe already constructed or over 100 feet, maybe we can take some time before we take off to at least have that entry point and make sure it's secure this time so it doesn't break on us. I guess a way in, and stop me when the plan sounds bad, is we instead move around towards the hatchery, drop our rope down there at night once more. We know that it's kind of dark. We can kind of sneak into the hatchery. What we do from there, I'm not too sure. Does anybody know about, what are the chances? Okay, this is what I think is going to happen. We're going to go down there and there's going to be some dragons or some worms or some something. Some dog dragons, some lizard dogs. How unstable or unreliable is a baby dragon? Does anybody know?
What I know? Since I'm a half dragon, so whatever, dragonborn.
Sorry, I was reading something on the other screen. What did you ask?
Stable's a baby dragon.
How like stable or like reliable or trustworthy is like a baby dragon, like an infant dragon?
Oh,
Would anybody here know?
Yeah, what I know about
anybody
that?
here know? Are you asking the group, or are you asking on behalf of them? Or are you just
No, that's Sap was asking the group, and
Okay. I see. Okay.
yeah,
okay.
and now we're going to you to see if anybody would know.
Okay, perfect. Kurnosh, roll a history check for me.
Sure. Let me see. What do I have a plus? I actually have a good history. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. Nah, dirty 20.
Ooh,
30-20.
I know exactly how they behave.
Yeah. I mean,
So the question that Saf would ask
just ask
is,
ask
and
it
then
as
maybe you
Saf.
can answer this.
Yeah, just ask it as Saf.
So in way of baby dragons, if we get trapped inside this hatchery with people, you know, on the outside, because obviously that's where the entire camp is, can we maybe turn these dragons on them, or will this baby dragon or dragons be fixated on killing us, right? How does that work? Because we need to get in there, but obviously getting out might be an issue if we get caught in there.
Okay, so I'll respond, and then Kurnosh will respond with however he wants to respond. The information that you're looking for, depending on the age of the dragon, there are various ages of dragon, but you're asking primarily about dragons that are younger, either baby or what you might hear somebody say, a young dragon. A young dragon at that point has already been trained well enough to obey the person that had kind of raised it. But a baby dragon only cares about the person that's providing them food, but they're not really strong enough to like go kill something. They're a baby dragon. They're still walking, they're still doing all sorts of things. So the transition to being kind of like underneath somebody's command takes longer than you would need it for.
Look at shy.
Yeah, and you
Repeat that in a
respond
different
and you
way, I guess?
respond that information
Okay.
however you want to respond with that.
Okay, so you essentially tell me that. Okay, so I'll just respond with, well, dragon years are a lot different than, I guess you can say, human years. So if we encounter what is called a baby dragon, they are still quite ferocious. To many humans, they would hardly seem a baby. However, if we encounter a hatchling, a very young dragon, like newborn almost, they're much less adept, I guess. And they will pretty much, they're much easy, more convinced, because they require only one thing, and that's nurturing. So if you're the one providing the nurturing, then you're the one to listen to.
Okay, now with that in mind, do we think we can... I mean, does anybody have any better ideas?
Well, that's not a bad. I mean, that's not a horrible idea. Again, we don't know what to expect. But again, if it's also filled with dragons, especially hatchlings, I mean, I am a dragonborn.
Right.
So
So you're saying that you would have some kind of...
well, let's just say
power.
this. I mean, remember back when Lenathon was attacking?
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think that kind of speaks for itself as to, you know, if something were to go wrong, we potentially can, you know, how I can hopefully turn it for us in our favor. Okay, again, you never know, right? Maybe something else happens. You never know what exactly will happen. But I'm hopeful that if there's an encounter with even a baby dragon, that I can talk to them, and hopefully things are fine.
Okay, so that's how we get into the hatchery and figure things out in the hatchery. Obviously, we can get out the way that we got in, right back up the rope. Should be no problems, right? We all know how to climb. We're all
Though
adults
that
here.
being said, just in case if we leave the hatchery and let's say that somehow we get discovered, then they find our entrance, which is the rope.
Yeah.
The people that are dealing with us in the hatchery, they could have people stationed on the outside that cut the rope as well. So we should have a plan B to get out just in case. You never know.
I'd like to pose two questions to the group. First, just a tactical question. Kurnosh, do you happen to know how much a dragon egg weighs?
I know exactly how much a dragon egg weighs.
And how much is that?
How much does a dragon egg weigh? God.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually, how much. I'm assuming I would know roughly, right?
Is he born from a dragon egg?
I don't know. Are dragonborns born from? How is a dragonborn born?
Well, I think. It's a
Well, I
great
mean, I
time
would
to
know
have
the
a
answer to
bird
that
disease
too. I'm literally a dragonborn.
The birds and the bees, the dragons and the humans. You know. It's funny because I had to look this up too, and I actually don't know.
Okay,
I forget.
I found it. Jesus. 70 kilograms.
So carryable in a backpack.
That's
Is it like almost 100
150
pounds?
pounds.
Okay, 150 pounds. Okay.
Okay,
I mean, that's
that's okay.
that's 70 kilograms.
Okay. The other question I have is, I want you to pretend for a second that you're either Kurnosh's brother here or the worm speaker, and your star captive just got taken by means of the middle of the night, a group coming down a rope off the side of the cliff, snatching him and going back up that rope. Would you prepare for that instance over the next several days?
Sounds like a one-off to me.
Wait, sorry. Are you asking me that question?
I'm asking the whole group
Oh, okay.
because I think I would. I think I wouldn't let that happen again.
Well, yeah. Speaking of, I mean, as we got, what was his name? Leos.
Well, hold on. They don't know how we got out of there.
They don't, but
Unless-
they know that someone was there. Is the problem?
Yeah.
Well, we left the rope.
No.
Did
We
we
took the
leave the rope?
We took the rope.
No. Yeah, we grabbed the broken piece. We
Right.
grabbed everything.
But we left somebody there who knew
Who?
about the rope.
That guy's crazy. Who, Gary?
Gary. Shit.
I just okay. I could be wrong. I'm just.
I
trying
see
to
your
be-
point.
We're talking about all four of our lives at this point, so I just want to make sure that we're.
Well, I mean, you make a good point, right? Again, they know that there was an intruder. They know that their prisoner essentially has been rescued. So
Right.
they clearly know that someone was there. I mean, maybe they make an assumption it's us that since they just encountered us not that long ago. You never know, but we can definitely. I think it's safe to say or safe to assume that security will be heightened, at the very least.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So it might not be as easy as using the same plan.
I'll
But
let
we also
you
don't
guys know. I can cast invisibility now too. The musical gods have blessed me over the last
Hey.
several days.
Nice. We both do it.
So if we need that as an option, it's there.
Well, how many people can you make invisible?
One. And it doesn't have to be me.
Well, I
Correct.
could do 3, but I'll get tired.
3.
Well, okay, I'll add a character and whatnot. I can't I just cast invisibility 3 times for 3 spell slots?
I think it requires
Uh,
concentration.
No,
requires
it's concentration. So you-
Oh, does it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 as well.
Okay, but you
I
guys
think
have
at like
to
a higher spell slot,
concentrate.
you can like do more, right? Yeah.
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 Yeah, you can.
You're not high enough level yet, buddy.
Okay, it's true. Concentration. I forgot it's your concentration. I thought you just tap and go.
Well, how long can you make somebody invisible?
An hour.
2 hours. But the thing is like, if we do have 2 people go and they're invisible, I would just naturally assume I'm one of them. Second of all, if something were to happen in that hatchery, that'll be bad. And the reason I say I'm one of them is because, well, again, it's fucking dragons in there, and I'm
Yeah.
a dragon.
Well, hey God, how does concentration on invisibility like that work?
My son.
Oh my god.
Sorry. How does-
Okay, hold on. I will ask this group. I'm gonna ask this group ask this to the group. Okay, so both Cronin and Kurnosh can make people disappear. But you have to concentrate when you're doing that. You guys, that means you would have to stay on the outside. How well do you need to be concentrating?
No, we can concentrate. We just can't be attacked. Like if we get attacked, there's a chance we'll drop it.
Okay, so I mean, it worked
It's not
the
like-
first time.
You're not like meditating.
Okay,
It's a little misleading. But yeah, you're not like literally
Line.
just sitting there meditating.
it's a cat brain. It's a cat brain. Okay. So we rock our disguises, and by we, I mean you guys. You slap Boris and I invisible, and we just hold on to the coattails and we march our way on in.
So you don't want me to go?
Maybe a little bit of reconnaissance before that, right? I guess staking out this place and understanding what the security measures are, because I feel with your guys' disguises, you made it work last time. You could probably do it again, but maybe this time there's some coercing. Maybe there's some getting some guards off duty. Maybe there's some well, I don't know the word for it, but maybe you guys go in, knock out this reconnaissance. We figure things out. You bring us back in now after that point, invisible. And then that's when we're working on these guard shifts. That's when we're kind of working on moving security out of the way to get into that hatchery. Do you think that we'd be able to do something like that? Have you guys...
Well, I think first thing we should do is just see what the potential new security even looks like before we just assume what it is. Just to see, right?
True.
Because our plans will change based on what the circumstances are. So I think maybe just checking out the area again, seeing, what's updated, if anything is new. If not, then I'm sure it'll be easier. And then we can kind of go from there.
I'm going to recommend, Saf, that you do it. I think you should do the reconnaissance. You make your maps. You're quick. You're faster than us.
Sure.
You're agile. We can just
Smaller.
keep you invisible.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think first we should just check out the area again, see what's up, and go from there. Does anyone need to do shopping, by the way, before we leave, or?
Well, we should definitely get the rope. Maybe I
Like
can
more-
find some ball bearings.
And maybe that herb shop where you made that potion might be back in business.
Should I make another potion?
Oh, I meant maybe there's somebody there that knows how to make a potion.
You don't like my potion?
I haven't tried it yet, but it seemed to work.
Come try it, and I'll open it up in front of him.
No. I'm good.
All right.
I don't
Are
want to take
the-
that risk.
Are the shops... is the town built enough? Are people manning their posts once more for shops and stuff?
Kind of. People are still kind of picking up the pieces. It's not perfect. You can certainly attempt to visit some shops and see kind of like what's good, but for the most part, windows are still bashed. They're just kind of picking up what was left up. You guys did a really great job, but it's a big town, right? Not to mention that the homes were desecrated, so everyone was kind of helping each other out in that regard. So I would just call it at 50-50, to be honest. It's like it's there, but it's not.
It was pretty inspiring how we helped the town, right?
Didn't I say that the three of you except Kurnosh get an inspiration? If not, then yeah, it just
I have inspiration.
That
already.
feels good.
I have it already.
he specifically went out of his way to not help. He's like, I'm just gonna sit and wait.
Where are we grouped up talking right now? Are we in the keep?
Yeah, let's just go to the map. We'll go to the greenest map.
My next question is if let's see. Okay, we're in the keep. Is there any guards around us, or we're chit-chatting?
There's no guards, 0 guards. Every guard left their station. I'm just kidding. Yes, there's guards.
I'm gonna slap you. I don't see the guards. Okay, on the map. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
not gonna fucking put guards on the map.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
The closest guard, I'm gonna ask him if he'd be willing to take us to the keep's armory if it has one.
Absolutely. And
I'll just turn to.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll just turn to the group and say, let's check here first before we venture into town. They might have something that they don't have.
Sure.
So you guys start walking together with the guard kind of leading, and as a guard steps down the stairs, he motions to another guard that's kind of like tending to the general courtyard area of the keep to kind of take his posts as he marches with you. You guys enter into the main kind of the main foyer inside the first floor of the keep. And he makes this immediate left into a room that kind of doubles up as like a 50% armory and like a 50% blacksmith. So you see that there's like actual like anvils and stuff like that, but there's also some small compartments where you'll see weapons and things kind of laying and strewn about for the guards to use. And as he kind of leads you in, you see Castellan. He's like at the anvil, just clinking away at an axe. He's like, "Oh, haven't left yet, have you?" And then the guard just like 10 hut and marches out.
Nope. And we're looking for some implements that might help us in our journey.
I can't promise anything, but what were you looking for?
I'm gonna look over to Boris.
Well, we're looking for some rope. Potentially, if you have it here, or, you know.
Rope I can provide.
Do you also have any javelins?
I have a few. Definitely provide a few javelins.
I'll take a couple of those if you're willing.
How much rope was it?
What do we need again? 100?
150 feet.
just to be safe.
150 feet?
Ideally, one long, continuous 150-foot rope.
Roll a d20 for me, Boris.
Oh.
Or anybody really. It looks like Cronin's already reaching for the dice, so.
Well, I already did it, so.
Oh, what'd you get?
Rip.
5.
I got nat 20. Oh,
That's 20. 150 is a little much. I can give you 100.
That'll have to do.
That'll do.
As for javelins, I can give you 3. Need some of the rest for my guard. City still needs to be protected.
3 is just fine.
So you can add that to your inventory, or whoever you end up handing some of that stuff to.
I kept it because I used my javelins. Not all of them, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Replenishing my ammo, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And the rope, because you're a big, strong man.
Oh, yeah, the rope, 100. Yeah. You have a bag of holding by any chance?
Aye, I've got 4 of them.
We'll take 3. What else do we need, boys? There's got to be something.
We still have our actual rope from before, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
I think
50
so.
foot.
Okay, I have 50 as well.
Anything that could save us from dragons?
Like, what do you mean?
Dragon saving armor?
Oh, yes, just over here. If we had it, we would have used it, wouldn't we?
That makes sense. That makes sense. Just taking it. Makes sense.
What about climbing equipment?
Unfortunately,
Grappling hook, anything like that.
it's a blacksmith and armory. Not much for climbing here.
Oi. Castellan. You're a good man.
I think so too.
I knew you would.
Well, does anyone need anything else while we're here?
I'm set.
I don't think.
I'm good.
Is there? Can I just do like a check to see if there's anything I noticed that, you know, maybe he's not willing to give up, something hiding within the rubble of armor
Make a
and
perception check.
soldiers.
Or are you trying to
Sorry. What?
see? Like, are
I'm
you
just trying to see if
looking?
there's anything else in the room
I see.
that maybe catches my eye that isn't just swords or armor, something that actually might be useful to us.
It's a barracks, bro. It's a barracks.
Okay,
Like
gotcha. You
yeah.
gotta check sometimes.
Yeah.
I found
Yeah, absolutely. But it's your standard barracks.
Okay.
Swords neatly in a line up against like a wooden holster. Like, it's typical,
Mhm.
What you see is what you get,
Right.
is what I'll say.
Well, thank you very much. This will come in handy. Hopefully this rope doesn't snap this time.
Aye. Well, luck on your adventure, folks. Hope to
Thanks,
see you in
Castellan.
one piece.
Hope so
Speaking
too.
of One Piece, shall we take some time to?
Oh, you're gonna make like an anime joke there for a second.
Yeah. I thought so too.
Do you have any straw hats by chance, Castellan?
We're gonna need to.
Speaking of One Piece, should we take some time to make sure that our rope is tightly secured? Tie the 50 to the 100 while we have the time to do so?
Yep. Yes, we should.
Sure. I'll take it out of my bag. And
Let's all four focus on this knot tying process.
what type of knot are we doing?
8 hands are better than 2. Especially when it
Quadruple
comes.
advantage. I'll say it goes off without a hitch, no problems, no issues.
Cool.
Wait, there's no hitch? How are we supposed to descend?
You need a little otter. That's what you need. You need a little.
Okay. Oh, wow. Wow, that was a reference. Okay. I'm happy. Castellan, I'm happy. Are you happy?
I'm never not.
Kurnosh, are
hold-
you happy?
Oh, sorry.
I'm never happy.
Boris?
It's great. This is wonderful.
Saf's tail, are you happy?
Stiff. We're happy.
Saf, I don't have to ask. I know you're happy. All right.
Well, should we stop in the town? Does anyone else have anything else to do in the keep before we leave?
No, I'm good.
I got
I
nothing.
think so.
This is a good idea.
All right. Head out. Head out to the center market.
Okay. So you guys head over to the center market, and obviously, kind of before you had left for the Raiders camp, the image of this area was there's lots of treasure and various goods and trade goods kind of all strewn about, then picked up by the caravans and moved out. There's still some remnants of little pieces stuck into the dirt from the weight of all of the jewelry and all of the trade goods that were kind of left around there. You could see just like it's been cleaned up to the best of its ability, but there's still little pieces like a piece of a pearl off of a necklace just like embedded in the dirt, like little pieces kind of strewn about from the remnants of where they stashed most of the goods here in the center of town. Looking about, you see some of the shops that you guys had. I'm not going to call it burglary, but you walked in and nobody was there. You could see some of the shops that you had seen earlier, and a little bit more life here in the market square. There's people kind of hustling and bustling about. Not really many people holding like bags of things that they're just kind of walking around, trying to help some people out. Is there a specific store that you wanted to visit or you wanted to see in mind?
wouldn't mind checking out if the place that makes the ball bearings is back in action.
Okay, sure. So you head into the store, and a little bit more cleaned up, a little bit more organized. There is a human at the not at the front, but he's kind of behind the long. I don't even know what it's called. What do people call that? Like the long, like an ice cream parlor,
Shelf,
like the
desk,
long
counter.
counter. There we go.
Should we take a 5?
Yeah.
Should we take a break?
That was like my one moment, you know. I always get those moments where my English stops working. Long counter. His back is turned towards you. He's, you know, looks like he's tinkering with something on the opposite side. Door opens. You hear like ding ding. That he's got kind of affixed to his door. And also, as you walk through the door, the glass is just shattered. Like you can literally open the door from the opposite side if you wanted to. So you hop in. The ding ding goes. Just, oh, hi, welcome to Cromwell's Things.
Cromwell, I take it.
That's me.
Cromwell, the other day I hurt my back slipping on a ball bearing on your floor here. I was wondering if you had... Yeah. I also crushed a potion of healing. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah. You happen to have any more in stock of those there ball bearings?
Ooh, well, as you know, times are a little tough. But for you, I'll have a look. And he, there's a little, the counter opens up and there's a little kind of like door that leads to a back room. He opens the door. Who would be like the closest to the front door? The counter's quite long. You might have spread out along the counter. Who would, if there was a marching order, who would be last, I guess, closest to the door?
I feel like I would, because I'm not that interested in the shopping right now.
Sure, make a perception check.
Except natural 20.
Natural 20.
Hey.
So you
Where'd he
hear
go?
Cromwell say, "Hey, come out here. Come." And he goes back into the door, and like a young teenager walks out, and he just assumes position behind the counter. A couple minutes go by. Teenager's just kind of like standing there awkwardly looking at you guys. He looks like he's not doing anything. He's not fixing anything. He's just standing there. Cromwell comes back. He's got a little pouch with him. And this is my boy, Thomas. Thomas, say hi. Hi. As for the ball bearings, my good sir, I have a neat bag of 100. More than enough for your needs, I assume.
You don't know what my needs are, buddy. But I'll take the 100. That's fine.
That'll be 1 silver, and of course, any charitable donations to help us be back up and running to serve your needs better would be greatly appreciated. And then he reaches from underneath the counter and he puts a little box, and like with crude black crayon, it just says donations, and there's a little like a slit at the top of the box.
Is he holding the bag still of marbles or of ball bearings?
Yes.
I'm just gonna reach out my hand to receive them, and I'm gonna close fisted hold the money, and like go to drop it in his hand,
Okay.
And I just take the ball bearings and just drop the 1 silver, and I go,
Okay.
we have a lot of stuff we have to do, and you know, every copper counts. And I'll just like kind of push the jar back towards him.
Oh, I understand. Of course.
Yep.
You've done so much for the city.
You get it. You understand.
Saf is gonna walk up and I know times are tough, and I'm gonna put a gold in the donations.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I knew
Yeah.
from the moment you walked in that my luck would change. Thank you so much.
And we're just happy to see that you're getting back on your feet.
Wow. I will remember this day.
And as we're leaving, or as I'm backing away, I'm gonna turn around and walk away. My tail is just gonna grab the gold back out of the donations.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check at disadvantage. He's looking at you.
No, oh, you know what? No, I don't care. This is my tail being an asshole moment. So he sees my tail taking it.
And then he just has like this perplexed look, and then you hear like the little. Are you guys all walking out? I assume as you do this, as you.
If I see it happening, I'll have a reaction. But if I don't, then I don't. I'll leave.
But Saf, you put it in, and then as you walk away, you just start walking.
As
away.
I'm walking away,
Okay.
tail takes it out.
Okay. He just kind of has a puzzled look, and Thomas says, "Daddy." It's like, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
You took your gold out of the box.
I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna look in the box. I'm gonna look back at my tail. You know what? This guy. I'm sorry. I know times are tough. Here you go. And I'm gonna put it back in the box. And then as I'm walking away, my tail is gonna try and steal it back.
Okay.
But this time, can I roll sleight of hand at disadvantage?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do roll sleight of hand. Roll sleight of hand at disadvantage.
Okay. A 4?
Okay, so as
four.
as your tail kind of starts to reach out, it just feels a hard surface, and you just take a quick look to glance back, and you see his hand is over the donation box. And he's like smiling and waving.
Just wait. And I'm gonna grab my I'm like wrestling my tail out, and I'm smiling and waving on the way out.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Have a wonderful adventure. As you guys are on the way out, ding ding, door closes.
When we're outside, I'm just gonna like turn to Boris. I'm just gonna like, I think I hate him. I think I hate that guy. Ugh, I'm gonna get like a chill up my spine and just shake it off.
He was trying to finesse you, it seemed like.
Yeah, I don't think that was it. I think it was just his whole life got destroyed. Why is he so happy? You know what? And I'm just gonna go like you said the glass on the door is broken.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna step through the door and I'm gonna like, listen, it's okay to grieve, okay? And I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna fucking walk out.
He's just like he's just got like a puzzled look on his face.
Maybe he
I don't
just shut up.
I don't care. I'm leaving.
Yeah. Oh, and as you like step back through, make a perception check on your way out, like back to the group into the center of town.
16.
You just hear, "Have a good day."
No, man. And I'm just gonna hurry. I'm just gonna shout that over my shoulder. And I'm just gonna get out of there. Ugh. I don't want to shop anymore, but you guys can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm all set.
Pranash, did you want to stop by your chemical store?
I mean, do I need anything from there specifically? I feel like I don't, unless you have a better idea than I do.
No, I just... No?
No, I'm actually good, I think, yeah. I got the best potion money can make.
How much? We got quite a bit of money, right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
We got a lot of money.
You gave him a silver.
How much money do I have?
Maybe we do want to...
You're pretty rich.
Didn't you want climbing stuff?
Yeah, but not if I have to go back to that guy. Well, guys, we got a lot of money. We can maybe even pool it to buy some crazy stuff. I just don't know what's even left in this town.
May I remind you that after completing this mission, when you meet Leosin and Elturel, there's going to be tons of shops for you guys to kind of do things there, and he's going to pay you for whatever you just find. So there's no rush to spend your money now. To be quite honest, you'll have plenty of opportunity to go to a well-established town to get some good stuff. Elturel, for a reference of Kurnosh and Saf, is way bigger than Greenest, like way bigger. It's like comparing like a village.
It's the holy
to
capital of the Kingdom of Eltergard.
Yeah, it's massive. Like the comparison's probably like Greenest is like maybe 1,000 people. Elturel's like maybe like 10,000 or like 15,000. Like it's huge in comparison.
Okay.
So lots of stores, lots of shops, and you'll be able to kind of find really anything you want. So save your money if you want to.
Yeah, I get the feeling that where we're headed, there's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot more. We should save our money.
Where'd you get that feeling?
You've been there.
I'm just kidding.
You've been there.
We kind of live there.
You've been there.
Yeah, I just get that feeling.
Yeah, I feel the same.
It's feline intuition.
Lots of shops.
All right.
We're good to go.
Yeah, let's boogie, boys.
To the camp.
Okay.
What?
All right. Nothing. I want to. We'll talk to them when we're on the way.
Okay. So you venture out and you start your march back towards the Raiders camp. You said you want to walk and talk.
Yeah. I just want to recap our plan here, gentlemen. So, first step, we make Saf invisible. He gets us as much detail as he can get us about the layout of the camp and what he finds. He returns, and then we basically devise a plan from there, whether it's dropping in, maybe we take over that guard tower, who knows.
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay.
I mean, we can start with that, but again, what angle are we dropping him from? Are we going above the cave to drop him down, or?
I don't think we should decide that until we know what's inside.
Sure.
Well, so to get in, if I'm invisible, what's stopping me from just walking right in the front door?
Just a longer path.
Oh, actually, that's what I thought we were doing. I thought he was just walking.
But okay. And what is my goal while I'm in there? Can we not? Listen, I don't want to die. Okay. Can we not? Whatever. What's my goal when I'm in there? I guess is
Just reconnaissance.
reconnaissance. Okay, I can do that. Is there something that I specifically need to do that we can't do from looking over the top like we were previously. I understand that maybe even there might even be roving patrols now around the perimeter.
Well, I think what we can do actually is we can actually do that on the top, and then while you're invisible, you can go inside the hatchery and check it out quickly, because we can't see that from above.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm there. I'm hatchery duty.
Yeah.
And you can look inside that tent possibly and see.
It's a little riskier, especially if my brother's still there. I'll be completely honest. Even if you're invisible, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Let's just say he has keen intuition. Just riskier is all I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe don't get too close to those dragon dogs because they might be able to sniff you out.
While I'm invisible, will it be like World of Warcraft where I can see the eye above the creatures that can see me when I'm invisible, or no, not quite?
What's
Okay.
World of
All right.
Warcraft?
Even
I was asking the DM.
But like an honest answer is you won't know if somebody can see you or not.
Okay.
Like we had this kind of situation in DIA where I was an invisible eye and I was flying around. There's no way that I would know if somebody would, so I actually like tried to act stealthily as an eyeball. Like I would kind of like peek around just to be safe, but
Yeah.
you're never gonna know. So it's gonna be based on the reactions of your surroundings. Anyways, carrying on.
Well, okay. So I go in. We get hatchery reconnaissance. We get overhead reconnaissance. If you guys are able to do that. I guess at that point the job is done, because we just want to know what's going on in the hatchery and get that information over to Leosin. How are we gonna get the Winter's Heart?
Well, I mean, all we know from that is that it's apparently on Frulam's possession. So whether it's directly on Frulam, maybe in Frulam's headquarters within that tent, that's what we got to find out. Would we know how big this gem is by any chance?
No. You just know you're looking for a gem called the Winter's Heart.
Yeah, so we don't even know. I mean, we have no idea how it looks like at all. Like literally nothing. We just know the name of it. That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't. The issue is we have no idea what it looks like nor the size.
You just know
So
that
I would
Frulam has a gem that Lenathon was supposed. It was like bargained. Like he was supposed to
Right.
get it.
All we know is that
Yeah.
it's in Frulam's possession. Again, whether it's literally on her personnel, or in her chambers, something like that.
Okay.
But again, I think the most important thing, checking out the hatchery. If you're feeling extra risky and dangerous, you can go in the tents, see what you can see. But I would be extra cautious there. Only if they are there, of course. If they're not there, like my brother and whatnot, you could probably be a lot more less cautious, I guess. Just food for thought. Take it as you will.
Okay.
What are we doing about the eggs? Do we want them to have possession of them if we're in there? We could destroy them.
Well, I don't know about this show. I mean, Lenathon did literally wanted us to save the hatchlings, not destroy them.
For
First of all.
for clarity's sake, he had one egg that they were taken care of.
Oh, he only has one.
He's got one. There could be more
There could be more.
that are not his.
All I'm saying is they're out of Lenathon's hands if there are more in there. And they will only serve Lang and that other, I forget her name, that other Dragonborn,
Roll up.
Frulam.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, the other one.
you don't know their
Oh,
name.
the worm.
I don't know their name. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The other Dragonborn.
Well, I would know. Again, we talked about it last time, right? since like literally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's Resmir.
was that stated?
It was stated.
Okay.
Leosin said it.
Okay. Yeah, you haven't like put a face to the name yet. You know the name, obviously. I just don't think a connection's been made yet. That
Okay, so I just don't know that specific body is that person.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she came out with at
Yeah.
the end there. She came out with Frulam and Lang.
But I think he's saying that I just don't know I just know the name. I just know what he or she looks like.
Right. Yeah.
But if someone were to tell me that right there is that person, then I'm like, okay, now I you know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, again, keep in mind, if that hatchery consists of hatchlings, they don't just obey one specific person. Again, whoever's the one essentially taking care of them, whoever is the one giving them any form of protection and nourishment, is the one that they will, in that moment, obey. So,
And that
hatchlings
is
aren't exactly
Lang.
sure, but in that specific moment, if we're the ones maybe offering them something, whatever that may be, whether it's even food, some form of protection, in that moment, they'll most likely obey us for what we can gather, from what I assume, rather. Unless something happens in that moment, of course.
My notes said that Resmir spends most of her time in the hatchery.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take that now into game and say, the purple coat lady, what happens if I run into her in there?
She won't see you
Well, you're invisible. Hopefully, you're keeping track of your time.
unless you like physically run into her. Which like try not to do that.
Yeah, okay. I mean, is she magic person? Can magic people see me? I mean, feel me?
And I think unless they're like really intentionally looking for it,
Okay.
but there's no reason. It's a kind of a waste of magic.
But it is technically possible, so yeah.
It is, yeah.
So it's not like out of the question entirely.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, if she's strong enough to have that just always be a thing, you're likely just gonna die anyways. All of us are. So
That's a good point.
which like Saf, I've never seen you die yet, so you should be fine.
Actually, thank you for saying that, Dad. You brought me back
Yeah.
down to earth. You brought me
Yeah.
back down. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you gotta.
I
pull your
have-
head out.
I have a plan if things go south in there. If we can create
the
a
potion.
distraction.
Oh.
No. This might be better.
Isn't the camp north? I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Just go ahead.
What?
Just do your thing. Just do your
nothing.
thing.
You got
If we
cardinal
can create a-
direction.
Diversion. If you give us a signal to create this diversion, I know you'll be in the cave, but if you can think of something, maybe we can topple that tower down into the camp.
What was that tower made out of again?
Wood.
The guard tower?
Wood.
Just would.
Wood.
Oh, literally wood.
I can hack one of its legs.
Well, I mean, you'd have to get there without them seeing you, yeah.
Oh, we can
And the-
take care of the guards. 3 of us.
Right, but again, don't forget the part that we were doing our business. The guard tower was straight north of us, across the whole horseshoe,
It's
if you will.
close.
Well, it was still several hundred feet away, but again, keep in mind, in order to continue our path to get to that guard tower, there was a lot less obstruction. Keep that in mind. So getting there without them seeing you, and for all we know, it is a guard tower. It's safe to assume that there's some form of signal they have to notify of intruders. Keep that in mind.
True.
That'd be a very bad guard tower if it was anything but.
We can make him invisible.
We could,
True.
but keep in mind we only have so many times we can make someone invisible.
That's true.
So I'm just gonna, sorry to interlude here, but I'm just gonna speed things along to the camp
Yeah.
so that we're not running in tactician circles here.
Hey, look, it's the camp.
Wait, what did you say?
No, I said, hey, look, we're at the camp.
Yeah. So you get quite an interesting scene. I'm gonna move you guys to the camp. So I'll say same kind of situation as last time. You guys are traversing the rolling hills.
Mm-hmm.
And as you start to get closer and closer to the camp, you actually notice, just clear as day, several billows of smoke rising towards the sky. And as you get closer, you can see at the entrance to the camp. The entrance to the camp has a guard tower, as you can see from this picture, and several huts kind of like near the front. All of those are burnt down. They're just burnt.
Okay.
They're just burnt down.
Are they currently on fire still?
No, it's like
Oh, so it's past that stage.
yeah, it's just billowing kind of some of the remains and
Like ashes and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Recent though.
Just the front ones?
Well, you're so far at the entrance. I wanted to give you guys the luxury of kind of maneuvering based on that information that you.
What if, can we move to the grassy north side of this thing? Like the green. Can we sneak our way up there to look down into the.
Are you speaking on behalf of the group?
I guess I'm asking you if it's possible.
Yeah.
If you want to, it's the same as the previous. Like you would, if you want to sneak up, you would sneak up. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
first,
just-
I'm assuming as we see it, we can like, we could like, is it me or there used to be tents over there?
You mean where those piles of smoldering ash are?
Correct. What
Yes.
happened? Why are they ash now?
Well, you tell me, does that look like a normal fire or does that look like a dragon's breath kind of fire would have done something like that?
From this range, can I do some form of investigation almost on it?
You would need to get closer. I do want everyone to roll a perception check for me, though.
You'll never guess what I rolled.
A 1, dude.
Perception?
Rolled a
Where's
22.
my Nat 1 montage?
Yeah. You rolled a 1?
Okay, Kurnosh and Saf. I'm also just gonna say situated. You're still near the front. You haven't started traversing up any side yet. You notice no guards, no activity. So far from what you can see, nothing, nobody, zero, zip zilch.
And how far are we away from these ashes and whatnot?
I'm gonna put you guys like 200, 300 feet away from the front of the camp. Give you guys some leg room to decide what you want to do.
Okay. So, from what I can see, it seems pretty barren. But I am extremely curious as to what started these fires. Was it like, did they create these fires themselves, like a torch and whatnot kind of thing, or was it some dragon attack? That I am curious about. I mean, for all we know, again, this is just an assumption, of course, but maybe Lenathon paid him a visit. You never know. So part of me, kind of risky, but I kind of want to go check out the ashes and see if I can figure out if this is essentially fire from a dragon or not.
Well,
In the camp?
why don't
In
we
the camp.
Why don't we just send you both right now,
Who's the other one?
Saf? Like, why doesn't he just start his recon of Saf right now?
Sure. I mean, well, we can all go together for now up until maybe we see guards, because at the moment, again, it looks fairly barren. I don't see any guards at all. And I'm assuming, Saf, can you confirm?
Yeah, no guards.
Saf has some pretty good eyes, so I don't know.
No
Maybe we
guards
can
going
walk a
on.
little bit closer.
But also no dragon flying around in the sky.
No.
True.
So Lenathon.
But that could have already happened.
No, for sure. But that just leads
Yes.
me to wonder what's beyond what we're seeing here.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I am curious to see just the ashes. Again, was the Lenathon? Was it even a dragon, or was it like a man-made fire?
Is there signs of like people like escaping? You know, if you go into a house that like has been abandoned, there's like food on the table. You know, is there like
You get
equipment
closer.
still on the
You're not
ground?
close enough.
Oh, okay.
You're not
We're
close
not close
enough.
enough. Well, let's just walk
let's
up.
crawl up.
Let's
Well,
get up there.
Let's get closer while we can, as close as we can, but before we feel like we're too. I don't know. You know.
All right,
So you
Alright,
guys
so we're
going up to
trying
the
to get
camp?
close.
let's take our time with
As close as we can before, up until. Well, I'm assuming I don't know if Sap might be doing the same, but I'm gonna be as we're walking, also just constantly looking around until I maybe then, and as we get closer, notice a guard standing, or anything.
Sure. Anybody doing anything else as you approach? Is
I'm-
there a
I'm doing
manner
that
in which
too.
that you're approaching?
I'd like
No,
to check
just-
the stealthily box.
I think we're like relatively close to each other, right? And like,
Yeah, just what I said too.
So stealthy or no stealthy?
Oh, stealthy.
stealthy,
Okay, let's get
stealthy.
some group.
We're not
Yeah.
charging, you know.
stealthy. Group stealthy. Give me those stealthy stealthers.
Ooh, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad.
That's
What
my
are my
first natural
rolls?
20 ever.
Nice,
Ooh. Okay.
nice.
Frank, you and me.
We're good.
As you guys are walking,
I hide Frank in my prison wallet with my nat 20.
Oh,
you guys only. Whoa, Jesus Christ, Lemon! Oh my God!
I mean, what
Oh,
the fuck are
sorry.
you doing, man?
Oh,
I
okay,
didn't
thank
think
God.
you could see it. I didn't think you could see it.
Jesus.
I thought we were about to get attacked. I was like,
I thought
damn,
it was
that's
Simo
initiative.
rolling.
That was a ton of fucking.
I'm like,
yeah,
bro, there's like
roll-
20 NPCs
roll
on the fucking
combat.
sides.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
20
I put it
dragons
on
rise from the
self-roll.
ashes. Rawr.
Dude, that's
Scared me for
two
a
nat
second.
ones out of the way. I put it on self roll. I didn't think you could see it. I was just spamming my d20.
Okay.
That's funny.
Sorry. You're all dead.
Yeah, you like through the stealth, you can kind of hear a couple of you guys like every now and again on a twig or something like that, but you guys just don't hear Saf at all. Like he's just quietly moving through. So I'll say you guys get to the right up to the huts. And
Fire
I'm
there's a
gonna do
mouse.
an investigation on the ashes to see if I can figure out if it's like man-made fire that causes a dragon potentially.
sure, roll an investigation check.
Okay, come on, please. The fuck's my investigation? It is a solid 10.
It's all a 10.
It's average.
What you gather is you can walk amongst some of the tents and kind of like get a better look. You're not new to fire. It's
Yeah.
literally within you at like the
Right.
drop of a bucket. You can produce it. So you know how fire acts, you know how fire reacts.
Of course.
And from what you can gather amongst the tents, there are like fire starter logs placed in the center of the tents.
So I deduce that it's most likely not a dragon.
Correct. And also
Okay,
upon
so then I'll-
closer inspection, I mean, you would have seen this from distance too, but now you can actually see it in a much better detail. The hut is the tower is like toppled over and also has been on
The
fire.
guard tower?
The guard tower has been on fire as well.
Okay. So as I pick up the ash and it's kind of like seeping through my hands, I'll say how. Yeah, I don't think this was caused by a dragon. This seemed to be man-made. There must have been a fight here or something.
As you guys have gotten much closer to these huts and you're much closer to the front of the camp, I'd like everyone to roll a perception check for me.
Here we go.
Nice.
I got
Ouch.
2. 6.
Slowly increasing.
Wow.
The two brothers notice wagon tracks and mammal tracks like horses, donkeys, things like that.
In what direction is it going? Do we notice? I'll figure that out.
Yeah, it looks like it's heading towards the west,
So out of this camp.
out of the camp.
Okay. I'll tap over on Boris' shoulder and point at the tracks. What do you think this means?
Think they left?
Everyone? Why? And why would they burn it on fire before they would leave?
Cover their tracks.
It's a weird way to cover, but I guess it makes sense.
I don't
Well,
think
better
they
for
left.
us.
I don't think they left anything here. Do we notice any provisions, swords, backpack, shoes?
I would say
Wallets.
if you wanted to look for that type of thing, you would need to
No, I'm good.
make like a thorough search over like a duration of time. You know, if you search for 5 minutes, you're gonna look at one hut. If you search for an hour, you know, you can search.
I'm gonna search
Well-
for an hour. No.
As we're also like obviously much more into this camp, as we look farther in, what do we see?
Are you
Same
talking
thing.
about the huts deeper in?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So as you can see here in this kind of like depressed area, a lot of the huts burnt down. The huts kind of that are on a little bit of an elevated area, untouched.
I think these guys might have tried to revolt. They were just tired hands. And some of them were slaves.
Maybe they were questioning them to try and get information as to the whereabouts of their prisoner. But then maybe they weren't complying, so they just eliminated them.
So you think they maybe thought these guys took Leosin instead of us?
Possibly. Well, maybe they just thought that maybe my brother and his people thought that these guys knew something that they weren't saying. Is my guess. And you know how they act. You've seen my brother.
Yeah.
Tends to be quite rash. I would assume that might have been what happened. Again, just an assumption, of course. But again, the fire was not from a dragon. It is
We know-
man-made.
I'm gonna suggest that we send Saf in right now. I don't want to go any further than this.
Sure. And also, as we look up to that second guard tower, that's also intact, right? I'm assuming.
That's correct.
Keep in mind that second guard tower up there on the cliff there is very much intact. And do we see anyone inside of it?
Make a perception check.
Not 20.
Dang.
Empty.
I'm rolling fucking insane today.
Empty.
Jesus.
No figures in the guard tower.
All right, so then I'll say, that being said, though, that guard tower seems empty. Thankfully, a good sign for us. But I
Maybe
agree. We should
maybe we
probably
can
send
head
him
up
in
there.
there. Yeah, we could. But what do you want to do up there?
We just wait for Saf.
Yeah, we can head up there, maybe check out the guard tower, and then make our way to above the cave.
Okay.
Drop the rope, and then maybe Saf, as he investigates through the huts and whatnots, maybe the hatchery while being invisible, can use the rope to climb up as his escape, and then we can continue from there potentially.
If he needs to.
Right. The option's there. Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay, Saf, you ready?
Yeah. Question: how does this work? Obviously, I will be, and my belongings on me will be invisible, but I can't shoot a fire arrow as a flare or
you
do something
can't,
like that. So
no.
how do I signal for you guys to drop me down that rope?
Well, we're only going to drop it if you need it. Otherwise, you're going back out the front door.
I just go
And
right
you're
back
just-
out the front. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me also
Okay.
remind you that I think you have some sort of climbing ability, Saf.
Oh, I mean, I guess
Well-
like, yeah, I am like technically proficient in climbing.
Okay, let me think. Would message work with him? Because I have message now.
What is message?
I just got that too.
You point your finger towards a creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and they can reply. You can cast a spell through solid objects.
No. Creature within range. You wouldn't even be able to see him.
Yeah, I'd probably be like just out of range, being 120 feet down or whatever.
You just like lean your body over the cliff and point your arm down. Okay, Saf, and I'm gonna smush his face in between my hands.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push his little kitty cheeks up towards his eyes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Saf,
Yep.
you're not gonna die today.
You've never seen me die before.
I've never seen you die before, Saf. So what does that mean?
Well,
What does it mean, Saf?
Fuck. I'm not dying today. I'm not dying today.
That's right, you don't die today. You die when you say you die.
Okay. I like
Unless it's of old age. You can die of old age. Just you only die when you say you die, and I'm just gonna hold his face and cast invisibility.
Oh. And you look down at your feet. They're not there. You look at your hands. You're invisible.
Now get out there, and I'm gonna attempt to smack his invisible butt.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and scoot in the way of that.
Yeah, make it. Both make dexterity checks for me here.
Rolling so bad.
Yeah,
It's an 8. It's an 8.
Yeah. I rolled an 8 too.
Oh,
That's
needs
gotta
to
mean
be-
something.
That's gotta mean.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I'll say. How the fuck does this work? I say Tanner. I think you get out of the way. Yeah, I think that's how it's.
All right,
supposed to
fair
work.
enough. Go get him, tiger or leopard.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, before you actually go, hold on. Before you actually go, I just want to like confirm something for message. So I was reading up some stuff, and it says that if, in theory, we designate a part where Saf stands at, and then I cast message in that area, and he is there, even though he's invisible.
Yeah, that would work.
But he is in that area. That'll work.
That'll work.
Okay, perfect. So in that case, well, with that we can do something with that. So I can be like, if you want to be extra careful, we can designate after a certain time that you stand, let's say, just barely outside of the cave entrance to the hatchery, and I can try to talk to you, and we can discuss if you need help, if you need the rope, and whatnot. And we could do that at 30 minutes and at around 55 minutes from the point you go invisible.
Okay, how do I tell time?
It's a tough question to answer.
Okay, 1 minute.
Do your best guess. I don't know. I'm just assuming maybe Simo will let you roll like an intelligence check, and hopefully you roll well enough to figure out the time, how long it's been.
That's gonna be tough.
That's like a little bit like, I guess,
His choice, obviously.
kind of like meta gaming. You know, like what type of
A little
check will
metagaming,
happen.
but it's more of like, well, like in this day and age, like does time, like does literally time exist?
It does.
It does, right?
But different ways for different people.
Yeah, and if you have a watch, it's actually a big Flavor Flav necklace.
But I'm saying like,
Sundial. It's a sundial.
Yeah.
as a
on your
character, you
fucking-
can keep, you can like almost like count time in your head as you're doing this, right? That is a thing.
Depends on how Saf's character
Okay.
thinks about that. You know.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so like, it's out of character. What does message take to send a message?
What do you
He
mean?
has to
does it take?
point. He has to point directly at you.
Well, like
So,
very, pretty much where you are, like almost exactly in your current position, like
Yeah.
very close to it.
And you can't
So-
really motion to him where you are.
Right, where
Yes.
I am. So, I mean, I guess, you know what? I'm not going to say this. I'll talk about it. I will say this after the session because I don't want to
Think-
metagame this.
Think of it this way. At a certain time, I will keep track of time in my head as best as I can as well. I will just simply cast a spell in that location. Either you're there or you're not.
Okay.
And then I'll do one more time later. Either you're there or you're not. So hopefully it works out. Obviously it might not. So, but it's better than nothing.
And we're shooting for front of the hatchery.
Right outside the hatchery.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
All right, Saf,
And I'm going
so
to start.
You start heading
pushing.
in.
Yeah.
Okay. You start making your way through the camp. Some of the earlier tracks that were pointed out by Kurnosh, you see are the depressed tracks leading away from the from where you guys saw the caravans outside the cave entrance earlier. So you are familiar with where they were stationed originally. As you start making your way through the camp, how would you like to proceed? Would you like to just go straight towards the cave, or do you want to start kind of ransacking some of the tents that are not burned?
Okay, so if I'm starting like just after the first set of tents and the thing, okay, so okay.
This
Yeah, I
is
guess-
burned. That's burned.
This is burned.
Anything that's above this like anything that's above this dotted line is not burned. Well, actually, that's above the fucking dotted line. Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much just
We'll just say, like
imagine.
technically in level 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I guess like in this big section, I'll kind of just like weave through, barring seeing anybody. If I'm not like if nobody's there, just kind of like weave through and kind of just like peek into some of the tents.
Yeah. You don't
like
want
through
to
here.
like search the tents. You just want to like see what's going on, right?
Yeah, not really looking to search.
Okay, so I say you kind of make it through this cluster. Empty, 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 empty. You make it to about here, and you see in this direction, south of you, just you see 4 regular ass dressed people sitting around a little campfire. And to the left of them are 3 dead deer.
One of them, Greg.
yeah. Is anyone... Gary.
Oh, Gary.
I'm just kidding.
You look to your right. This area. This is where you saw the prisoners earlier. Nothing going on. You look to your left where Leosin was stationed, and you see a gruesome scene. You see Gary
No,
strung up on the cross,
a traitor.
and you see his lungs stapled to the top of the bars.
Is he okay?
Yeah, got a medicine check to see if.
Is there a heartbeat?
If you want to approach him, you can.
Oh, no.
I don't. I'm gonna see the guys. Okay, not fucking with you. I'm gonna look over. Oh, fuck, that's bad.
That is pretty
Okay.
bad. That's disgusting.
I'm gonna cover my tail's eyes, and I'm just gonna kind of keep creeping up towards the bigger tent.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So as you get closer, you
At this point, can I see caravans, all that stuff
empty, all
gone from where they were?
all gone.
Okay.
You do see just two guards outside the
Okay.
cave. Just 2
Yes.
guards. You look in the big tent. No guards outside the tent. You look in the big tent. Nothing. Just bedrolls.
Just bedrolls. Strictly nothing, just bedrolls. Like laying out.
You want to like actually get in there and have a little peek-see?
I do.
Okay. Making an investigation check while you're in there.
Okay.
Or perception, whichever one you prefer. Investigation,
Okay,
perception,
yeah.
whatever you prefer.
Fuck, it sucks. It sucks either way. I have fucking 10, man.
You have inspiration.
Thank you. I feel inspired to look again.
Oh, wait, hold on. Well,
It's fucking worse, dude. I rolled a fucking 9, dude.
Okay.
DM bait, man.
DM bait.
I'm 1 for 3 right now, baby. So what you see in there, just bedrolls. You notice there's like a lot of carpet. Not all of the tents have had carpet. This one particularly, I mean, it's no secret to you. This is where you had last seen some of the kind of more prominent figures
Bigwigs.
of the cult in this tent specifically. You notice in some of the grooves of the carpet, it's like there was like a table. Like there's like 4 kind of really prominent indents in the carpet, and you notice it looks like a table could have been there.
Okay. Fuck.
You said it's
Okay.
on a carpet?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, with my dog shit fucking... with it is the carpet like separate from the tent, or like can I
mean,
lift
they're all
or
like,
move?
it's like all laid out, right? Like the carpets are all kind of laid out haphazardly. There's no rhyme or reason. They're just to cover the grass and the dirt. Like this is a prestigious tent, right? You're getting the vibe
Okay.
like this is for the elite of the elite, right? The other tents did not have carpets. They just had bedrolls and grass, right? Bedrolls, grass, maybe a table, a nightstand or something, but just grass. So they slept on the floor. But in this room, you just see bedrolls strewn about, and you notice some really interesting kind of depressed areas in the middle of the room where the carpet rather, sorry, has 4 little grooves where a table looks like it stood.
Okay.
And the table is not there.
Table is not there. Can I just like kind of walk around on the carpet to see if it just feels like normal ground underneath?
Yeah, it does.
Like just kind of like step on. I don't want. Okay.
It doesn't make grooves, is what you're asking. If that's what you're. It doesn't create like new grooves. You just You just step, no issues.
Okay. Well then I'm just gonna leave the shit because I rolled like dog shit. Whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna leave. I see nothing. I headed back out. I see Gary again. Ooh, Gary. God, that's bad. Okay, I cover my tail's eyes again, and then I'm gonna start creeping towards the hatchery, and just kind of like for a second feeling the vibe of the 2 guards, maybe listening to what they might be talking about, or kind of seeing like what their attention is, if they're just like stiff, straightforward, or kind of.
I will say, because you're obviously new to this invisibility thing, you still make noise.
Yes.
When you walk. So if you would like, you can approach this regularly, or you can approach this stealthily to try to reduce the noise that you make. But I think you're at advantage.
I would like to.
I think you're at advantage because you're invisible.
Okay. So then, I would like to do it stealthily.
Okay.
Actually, I want to do it like the Wii Fit trainers in Super Smash. I'm just kidding. You guys might not know what that is.
That's my main.
Wait, Wii Fit Trainer. You know, Wii Fit Trainer does that little like push-up jump around the map.
Yeah.
That's how I want to do it.
Okay.
Stealthily, though.
Okay.
You main Wii Fit trainer, you're capping.
And Bowser. Those are like my 2.
Bowser's pretty cool.
Those are my
Wii
2.
Fit trainer.
I don't know. I just like the sunburst, bro. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh,
Okay,
nice one.
21. So you can get as close as you want. You don't get the vibe that they're taking any notice to you.
Okay. Well, then I am if I can with that 21, I'm just gonna try and sneak on in.
Okay, this is gonna be very interesting.
Oh.
Give me a sec.
Uh-oh.
No, that's not a good thing.
Give me another map.
So, okay, and then what do I have? What turned invisible with me? Am I naked right now? I had to be naked for this?
You guys
No,
don't see
everything
anything,
on
right?
you. Everything that's on you
Everything on
is
me.
invisible.
It's loading.
Okay. I am
Do not see it.
loading.
Loading.
You do not own any token with vision in the scene.
That's
Ooh, I
intentional.
see.
Give me
I
vision.
see.
That's intentional. Do you guys
No,
want?
give me vision.
Do you guys want vision with Saf?
Well,
How should I do this,
Hell yeah.
Frank? What do you think?
Player Frank says give vision. DM
yeah,
Frank.
player Frank says give
Says
vision.
fuck.
Oh,
DM
no,
Frank
I
to-
think I think I need DM Frank. I think it'd be more interesting for you guys to hear.
Sure, I'll yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we could try. We'll try.
Okay, Saf. For this purpose, I'll use a different scene.
Mm-hmm.
Saf sees it though, right? Right now.
I'm envisioning it.
Yeah, I see. I
Saf.
see.
Oh shit.
Okay, hold on.
That's cool. That's cool.
All right, Saf. Where are we going?
Okay, so I see it's a little Wally.
Those
Are these the
guards.
2 guards?
Yeah, those are the 2 guards. Those are 2 guards.
Okay, these are 2 guards. All right, well then with my 21, I want to Scooby-Doo my way past these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna keep on moving.
Okay, look at.
And
Okay.
okay, so this is what I'm seeing. Is what I'm seeing. What is this? What is this colored mumbo jumbo?
You can get closer and have a look.
Okay, I want to get closer and have a look at the colored mumbo jumbo. Well, nothing can see me. I'm not like.
No. nothing
Okay.
can see.
Okay.
Okay, so you get close. Make a investigation check for me. Psych, make a nature check for me.
Nature check. All right. Well, I got a -1. I rolled a 7, so that's a 6.
It looks like a mushroom.
Looks like a mushroom. Can I smell it?
Sure. It doesn't really smell like anything.
What color is it?
It is purple.
It is purple.
You don't need to.
Pinkish. Like a pinkish purple. Okay, I will not. As much as I would love to take one of these out of here, I will not be able to. Can I start working my way down like a bit southward here?
You can move your
towards,
character.
Like,
you can move your character,
okay.
but
Okay.
just I would urge you to say to like move it slowly.
Okay.
Like
I'm gonna slowly.
so you're gonna go this way. You're not gonna go down the other way.
I might. I just might. I'm just trying to see what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep creeping. Okay. I'm creeping through here.
Pause here.
Okay,
I'd like you to roll a perception check for me.
I will perceive, to the best of my knowledge, I have perceived that I, unfortunately, rolled a natural 1, which would give me a 6.
Okay, so you just hear. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna take a quick. No. I'm gonna take a quick pause for a quick second to give you a little bit more details about the cave. I should have done that earlier.
Okay.
Upon your initial kind of analysis, the ceilings are about 15 feet high.
Okay.
Because it is daytime, that area that you walked in with the guards, like the sunlight is coming in, but now the area that you're starting to get into is dark. It is very dark. You have dark vision, but it is dark here.
Okay.
And the sound, especially with your natural 1, you just hear like dripping water, some of the rodents, honestly just the ambient music that I'm playing right now, just like little kind of skitterings here and there, the wind kind of moaning across the entrance, right, kind of just like as it kind of cascades up against the plateau and goes up, you can kind of hear the wind just like faintly in the background. And you notice, you can't help but notice, like when you hear like a rodent skitter and a rock maybe getting displaced as the rodent kind of skitters across, you hear like a slight echo of the rock kind of reverberate throughout the cave, and you take notice to that. But that's it. I just wanted to give a little bit of a better explanation of the cave for you. You get to this point, and you can kind of see straight ahead. You can kind of see somebody lying down.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to continue stealthily.
Okay. Roll a stealth check with advantage. Because I'm going to need you to roll stealth here right now.
Fuck. Oh, baby, natural 20.
Okay, perfect. So
Good.
you sneak in and you see 3 of the same kind of like chainmailed guards that you had seen at the ambush. You saw one there. There's 3 of them sitting here and they're just playing something on the table. The cultists, you only see 1 for now. You see another one to your west, and that guy is on the ground just lying there.
Okay.
And you just see these, and they're just like playing some sort of game. It's like, oh god damn it, you cheated, you know, like they're just doing their own thing.
Okay, I am, just for a couple of minutes, not for too incredibly long, just gonna kind of hang out, maybe up against the wall a little bit, and just listen to kind of the conversation that they're having, listening to what had happened outside, where, you know, the people from the main tent where they might be, just kind of see if they're having that type of conversation if something comes that way.
Yeah, so I'll give you a couple of minutes, and it's the same banter. It's the same, like, another round, like they're just playing games, you know, like they're not really thinking too hard.
Well, then, in that case, I am going to start backing out.
Okay.
See a lot of guards there, beds, stuff like that, and I'm going to come back up towards these steps, what I believe to be steps.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay, give me a sec. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, a little bit of an explanation for you about this area that you're about to embark in.
Okay.
The entrance to the cave, the entrance that you came through, this is where like the entrance hypothetically ends. Like this is where the sunlight pretty much stops. You'll see these steps that head down. It's about a 10-foot drop down into this cavern below.
Not necessarily like a drop, but 10 feet. The steps are.
The steps. That's right.
Okay.
And it's a little bit more of like a natural, like the stone's been a little bit more. It's like a little bit carved. You could tell by like some of the, but it's mainly natural. And you could see below a lot more of those mushrooms. Some kind of still small, some as tall as like literally humans, like ranging in all various sizes.
Okay. Well then, then I'm going down the steps here. Stealthily, again. Stealthily.
Okay, you walk. Pause right
Can I
there.
see?
Nope, no,
Yeah.
no. Double back one. Double back one.
Oh, no, I don't actually see anything. I really just see more mushrooms. That's all.
Okay. I just need to roll something here really quick.
Uh-huh. Nat 1, if you don't mind.
Okay. Where would you like to go from here?
Well, that's a terrifying question. I would like to continue sneaking through deeper into the cave.
Okay.
I don't want to step on any mushrooms. If that helps.
Yes. I need to see something really quick. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I also need to see something.
I know this feeling very well.
Sorry. Okay.
He's dead. He's dead.
Perfect.
He's gonna die.
Okay. So from here, what would you like to do?
I would like to keep walking this direction.
Before
You're making it seem like I should check for traps.
Before you do that, I would like you to make another nature check.
Nature check.
Another nature check.
Okay. Please. Okay, not bad. 16 minus 1 of 15.
You get to the bottom of the steps. And you're honestly really mesmerized by this room. Like you see like the glow of the mushrooms is so fascinating, right? Like I don't know if you can see in Foundry, but like there's literal like this just glow, this
There
air,
is, like,
right?
Yeah.
You notice amongst this kind of like cut side here, there are a few mushrooms that stand out to you as a little bit different than the rest. And you're not sure what to make of it. They look a little bit different.
Okay. Okay, can I just say take a step closer to get a better look without, again, I don't want to step on any mushrooms, but just maybe like lean in and
Okay.
I don't want to touch this shit, but I'm feeling mesmerized. I'm a little sucked in by this. It's like
Absolutely.
squirrel.
I feel you. Don't worry.
So you walk up.
Oh, he's dead.
I'm so sorry. This is like there's just a couple of things I want to make sure that are
I
very-
know what you're going through.
I'm
I
so
know.
sorry.
And I know exactly.
Okay. So you lean in and you kind of are inspecting, like, what are you doing to these mushrooms specifically, these different ones? Like, you're kind of like leaning in and having a sniff or a look, or like, what is it that you're doing?
Yeah, I'm just like, trying to get like a better look. If they're a little bit taller, I'm trying to see like underneath them and just get like a general idea of what it is if I couldn't tell from the ones that are low to the ground.
Okay. So you lean in. You're kind of having a look. And you look down at some of the other mushrooms that are kind of consistent with what you had seen in the previous room, and you're comparing the two in your mind. You're like, something's just not right. And you lean in a little bit closer, and in a very quick burst, one of the mushrooms three
That's
tentacles just pop out of its body, start waving, and you get attacked.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's really bad, actually. Time to roll a new character, buddy.
You get attacked for, this is insane, 11, -1, 10
To hit,
Come on.
to hit.
they all miss.
Okay.
Oh.
You're gonna roll initiative. You still have your invisibility.
Holy shit, you're so lucky.
What the?
What the fuck?
Okay, you're gonna roll
Okay.
initiative for me.
Oh,
An
we
8.
didn't. Oh,
Did you roll? Did you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do it in game. Sorry, I rolled it out of game. Sorry. Here, let me click on my guy and do the. I apologize. So that's it. I rolled an 8.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna change the music here momentarily.
Has it been 30 minutes yet? Roughly?
If you'd like to make a history check for me, you can certainly try to attempt to
History
gauge.
check.
Okay. This is what you see. The
8.
attack comes through. You're still invisible, and you just see pop, 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 pop. Oh, hold on. They didn't appear as a pop, 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 pop. These mushrooms start to come to life. Okay. These mushrooms start to come to life. This first mushroom wiggles forward and attacks you. You could see it just
The
like-
mushrooms can see me.
Well, you got attacked by one of them, so it is safe to assume that
Okay.
they can. Here we
Okay.
go. For a 2. Oh, wait, hold on. For a 2. To hit? No?
No misses. Sorry.
A 13.
Hits.
Okay. So you take 5 necrotic damage and you are pulled out of invisibility. Okay. And how about a 15 to hit?
15 hits.
Okay.
Not very good.
Wait. Can I clarify the invisibility spell,
Sure.
Simo?
Okay.
A creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing. The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Oh, okay. So he's still invisible then. He's just getting hit right now.
Yes.
Okay. Your next damage is 2 damage, 2 necrotic damage.
Okay,
And then one
fine.
more 15 roll, which I'm assuming hits
Okay, that hits.
for 1 necrotic damage.
So it was 5, 2, and 1.
Yeah, for a total of 8 necrotic damage.
Okay. Can I wait? Okay. So in that first hit, I'm gonna use my reaction, and protect myself, just like with my gauntlet, kind of. And I'm gonna use in my reaction, I'm gonna use absorb elements.
Ooh, what does that do?
So I can copy paste it because I didn't put this in. I'm a dumbass. But so it says the spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effects on you and storing it for your next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn.
Amazing.
Also, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn, the target takes 1d6 damage.
Wow.
So that 5 would become a 3, and that 2 would become a 1. So you would take 5 damage total.
Okay.
And you're still invisible. I don't think this takes you out of invisibility yet. Based on what Frank said.
So boom, I'm gonna do that. And then I am.
It's not your turn yet, by
It's
the
not
way.
my turn. You're right.
That's
Okay,
your
sorry,
reaction.
sorry, you're right.
That's
You're
your
right.
reaction.
That's just my reaction.
Okay. The mushroom in front of you lashes out for a 14, a 7, and a 17.
A 14 and a 17 hit.
So you will take 7 damage total with your resistance.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
You see one of the mushrooms behind start to kind of wiggle over. And now it's your
They
turn.
fucking
Wiggle.
It is your turn now.
Okay. Do I see any of these taller mushrooms on the top part of the map, of the top part of the cave,
No.
or was it only these ones on the bottom?
From what you can see so far, no.
Okay. So I am going to use my action to disengage,
Okay.
and I'm going to use my movement to start working away from these guys and up towards the top side where the path looks relatively clear.
Okay. So you can move 30 feet with that.
Okay, wait, hold on. If I disengage,
They won't
is
attack
that
you.
all? Is that anything en route that I leave melee range? Actually, it wouldn't matter. Okay, so because if I move, no, it would.
It wouldn't matter. They wouldn't attack you. With
Nothing
disengage.
would.
Nothing would.
have.
Nothing would attack you with disengage.
Okay, so then I am then just not gonna go all the way around. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25, 30. Sorry. I think 30 is right here. And then I'm gonna use. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so that's my action. That's my movement. I am going to use feline agility
Mm-hmm.
to get another 30 feet of movement speed.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I am here,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm going to bonus action my shield out,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's my turn.
Okay. How are you entering this cavern?
I guess I'm like once I'm
Shit.
getting through here, I'm kind of like just like kind of like looking back and almost like backpedaling. So I'll say I'm looking backwards. I'm looking backwards to see if the fungi are coming after me, because they're not very fun guy.
Okay.
Good one.
Okay. I'll say based on the fact that you're already kind of out of their range, I'm just gonna end the combat there.
And then I'm going to use my Hearthstone, and I'm gonna go back to Stormwind.
Okay.
Okay.
Once you get into this room and you kind of like rush into this room, okay?
Yeah.
Do you like stop in that exact spot, kind of wait for a reaction, or do you keep moving forward?
I am going to say that as cool as I thought I just did that, I fucked up. And
Are you pausing here? I need to know if you're going to continue moving or if you're just gonna like backpedal in and stand there.
I would like to, once I see them not chasing me, I would like to turn around and assess what's in front of me, because I do want to see deeper in this place. But for the sake of being real, I technically did cast a spell.
Oh, which
when
one?
I used absorb elements.
Oh.
So the feat that I took is Artificer Initiate, or Artificer Initiate, which allows me to get one cantrip and one first level spell of the Artificer. And Absorb Elements is a reaction spell.
Reaction spell? So then you would be visible now.
Yeah.
You are visible.
I am visible.
You are visible. Okay.
He is visible.
He's visible.
I think he's visible, guys.
So from here.
Boris, what do you think?
So from here, Saf.
Yeah.
You again. You're turning to face the
just deeper into the cavern.
Deeper into the cavern. Okay. What you notice is just small creature remains scattered amongst the ground.
Okay. I'm already this far. I am gonna keep walking forward.
In what manner?
Stealthily. Now, I guess like trying to be even more stealthy as a dumbass would, not being invisible. Yeah, just like, actually, are these tall mushrooms? Are these the tall, scary mushrooms up top here, or are they just?
No.
Okay.
Most of it was in the previous room.
Okay, well then I'm gonna work my way up, avoiding any fucking mushrooms.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Okay. With not advantage.
No, not advantage. That's correct.
Well, not advantage. Not good. I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9. Perfect. You backpedal into this room. Kind of like a fucking main character out of Jumanji. You're kind of just like trying to catch your bearings as you enter here, and you kind of stumble in. And you're like, oh, like, you know, you kind of... It's like you're coming home drunk after a night out on the town and your parents are asleep and you realize how loud you're being. And you're like, oh,
right.
Oh, okay. And you start to quiet down. Unfortunately, your entrance into this room has started to cause quite a stir. You hear kind of like this like chirping, and it starts to get louder and louder and louder and louder. And you look up at the ceiling and you see bats that are starting to move and flap their wings and squeak and etc.
Okay. Okay, so as this is happening, I'm seeing bats, and essentially the bats are kind of like forcing me out, is what you're saying?
They start at the ceiling, and they start to work their way down. They're kind of there's like hundreds of bats,
Okay.
hundreds. It gets to the point where it is difficult to see your surroundings. It is difficult to see your surroundings. You're just kind of like, the bats are everywhere. They're kind of stirred up by your movement into this cavern.
Okay.
And then
Okay, go ahead.
you feel something latch onto you. Right onto your back.
Oh God.
And you feel little teeth dig into your back,
Oh no.
and you take 7 piercing damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you still up?
I'm still up.
Okay.
And we're gonna roll for initiative again.
Oh, fucking shit, fuck. Okay, so sorry. Okay, in the meantime,
Yeah,
we
if
made
you
our
wanna
way
make a
above the
history
thing.
check.
I actually did. It was a 9.
Okay. Could be 20 minutes.
What would I best guess?
Could be
20 minutes?
30 minutes. Could be anywhere between 20 to 30. You don't know.
Yeah. So what I would do from here, just again, I would probably wait about give or take 5 minutes, and then I would just cast my spell, pretty much where I would assume he would be.
So how much are you gonna wait? How many minutes?
Like about 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. Okay. Well, here we go.
All right, buddy, time to roll that new character, my friend. Holy shit. Holy fuck.
All right.
Oh no.
It's not good.
It's not looking too hot.
You look behind you, and you see this. I would show
Oh,
the
that guy's
character.
a fucking pussy, man. What the,
I'm gonna send you.
what the fuck is that,
I'm gonna
man?
send you a private message of what it looks like because I don't want to showcase. This is what you see.
We're in trouble.
This is what you see.
What the fuck are they doing in here? Okay.
And you start to see amongst
Fuck.
the bats, you can make out something's not quite right. You're seeing. Sorry, give me a sec. You're seeing creatures that are kind of amongst the bats and seem a little bit more, a little bit bigger, and a little bit more attentive. And they're kind of latched on to the ceilings, and they start to make their move. First one flies over to you.
Oh, it flies over to him. Nice.
Tries to latch onto you for a 10.
Misses.
Okay. Excuse me.
Another one flies over. Tries to latch onto you for a 24.
Fuck, that hits, bro.
4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Another one flies over.
Are you still up?
I'm still up.
Hey, you're tanky. What the fuck?
Attacks you for a crit.
Oh my god. Okay, nah, there's no way.
For 5 piercing damage.
Is that with the crit?
That's with the crit.
With the crit, 5 piercing
not horrible.
damage.
For, a crit, it's not bad. For a crit, it's not bad.
That puts me down.
Oh my.
That puts me down.
Oh my. So he's literally gonna die, like literally, and we have no fucking idea.
He's out. He just said he's out.
So
He's not dead yet, but at this rate,
Well,
yeah.
he's
gonna die at this rate.
So how does that work? So
you're not
my
gonna,
DC, my DC, I mean my AC doesn't matter. 'Cause
Okay,
I'm
wait, hold
unconscious.
on. What does Frank want to say? What?
Yeah, Frank.
No,
it's
let him do
your-
his thing.
Your time.
Okay.
Your time to shine, homie.
Oh, what?
If they- so that
With
they-
the death saves, how does this work with death saves?
Well, let's Tanner. What are you asking?
Every time it comes back to my turn, I get to make a death save,
Yeah.
and I have to make
But-
3 of them or whatever to survive.
Every time you get hit, you also roll.
No, every time you get hit, it's a failed death save.
Oh, right, it's even worse.
Oh, but my AC is still intact, or no?
Uh,
Like if they're rolling to attack me,
They get
still have to
advantage,
roll
right?
higher than
so
my AC.
I already know. Like I'm kind of metagaming because I know the things that are attached to you. If they just stay there, you're dead. Which they have. They have no reason to leave, I would assume.
No, and listen, how does it work? They have to roll higher than my AC to hit me while I'm down?
Not the ones that are on you.
Yeah. So you would
That's
get
it.
you would get 1 death save, and
And
they
then
would kill you.
No, so what you're saying is when I roll this fucking nat 20 and I stand to my feet
okay, baby.
and I
let's go.
fucking bonus action second wind and I heal myself for fucking 1d10 plus my fighter level.
Okay. Hold
If he
on.
actually
hold
rolls a nat 20, does he get up?
Yeah.
He does.
Oh my god.
Here's the problem. I think there's hold on, how many turns did I did 4 thing turns, right? Your turn
then
is
I rolled-
your turn was at the bottom.
Yeah,
Of
I
the-
rolled a fucking 3, dude.
So let's
How many more would attack me?
like 6. Let's call it 6.
Well, they would still have to roll to hit. The ones that aren't attached would actually
Okay.
have to roll. With
9.
advantage, though, which is
Misses.
a problem
Oh, with advantage.
because you're out.
Oh. So 10,
Misses.
Okay.
11,
Misses.
No way, dude.
With advantage? 11?
22.
That hits. So that's 1 failed save.
Yep. 20,
That hits. That's another failed save.
24.
Oh,
That hits. Another one. And then if it missed, I would roll a 10. Damn. Dude, you know what? I want the session to continue, obviously, so I don't want to take too much time saying this, but I wish I knew the rules of invisibility earlier. I would not have cast absorb elements, knowing that it would take
Oh.
me out of
okay.
ability.
Here's one thing I thought of too. We never explained, like, when I cast it. I was thinking it earlier. I was like, I need to tell him how it works,
Right.
and I never told you because when you went
And
in,
now his character's dead.
Fuck, Frank, and now my character's dead, dude. Who's got the defibs? Okay. All right, I'm fucking dead, man. I'm taking a seat. Could you put grayscale over my fucking face like League of Legends?
Oh man.
Fuck. And you know what, dude? Fuck you, Simo, for rolling so goddamn good.
What
Because
the-
I didn't have to say shit about using that spell. I would have just stayed invisible and cheated. I'm just kidding. It's fine. Okay. Session continue. Fuck.
It's okay.
I squished his cheeks. I gave him
The last time. That's the last thing you ever said to me.
You don't die today. 20 minutes later.
I fucking died.
Oh.
Okay.
And the worst thing is, we're just chilling on top of this cave right now.
You guys
We're chilling, bro.
Do you want to try to cast message?
Well, I'm assuming it's been about 5 minutes since I said that, right? Give or take.
Well, we can
Well,
call
whatever, yeah,
roll a
I'll
history
cast
check.
it.
Or you're just
Okay,
gonna
sure,
cast it, okay?
Okay, I'll roll.
Was
History
gonna
check, you
tell
said?
him how it
Just
worked.
11 this time.
11?
Yeah.
Feels like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'll cast it.
Nothing.
Okay, then I'll well, okay, so Before we actually walk towards this cave, I don't know. Boris, I think, wants to go to the tower. I'm just or no, or fuck that shit. Did you still want to go to the tower?
Well, it's torn down, so no.
No, that tower's
That
not.
one's not, but there's nobody in it.
No.
As mentioned
Okay.
by Kurnosh.
Okay, so anyway, so I'm assuming we're above the cave. Okay, so I will cast
I
it.
mean, it was for a distraction if people were here. But no one.
So I would cast it, and then I would tell the other two. Yeah, he's not standing at the rendezvous spots. I mean, hopefully everything's fine. But I mean, there is still the second rendezvous time, so I guess we just wait for that. That's technically what I would say because we have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
For all we know, he's just maneuvering around in there still.
So make another history check for the last 55th minute or whatever.
Fucking natural one. This session is just cursed now. Natural one for a total of like 3.
You get like a panic. You feel like an hour and a half has passed.
Okay, so I'll cast it again, obviously.
Okay.
Oh no, Tanner.
There's nothing there. No response.
Okay. And then I'll be like,
Look at his
I feel
face.
like, so I'm casting it again, and
He's like a
he's-
ghost.
he's still not at the rendezvous spot, and I feel like I'm a little bit even late to this one potentially, but yeah, he's just not there. So either he's just never showed up, or he's in there, and I would assume he's no longer invisible. In other words, might not be so good in there.
We gotta go. If like an hour passes or like 50 minutes passes, yeah, we gotta go.
Well, again, how do we can't just go.
And I'll say at the you guys approach the top of this cave like stealthily. If so, I'm gonna need like a group stealth check from everybody here. Except Saf.
I was talking to Tanner.
Except
I was
for
talking
Saf.
to Tanner
He's not even
today
Saf anymore. He's
in his
just
Twitch chat,
Yes,
and I
he's
told
Tanner,
him
bro.
that I thought Boris would die today.
Well, someone did die. You're right about that, I guess.
oh, I can't believe he's.
What's our last roll? Stealth roll?
We need Cronin to roll.
I
It was a
did.
stealth, yeah. What's your roll?
It's a 10.
Okay.
Oh, I gotcha.
So,
So
yeah, I don't
you
know.
guys make it up to the top of the cave, and you can see Gary. Same scene. Lungs clipped to the wooden stake that Leosin was hanging from when you guys rescued him. You look down, you can also see the guards kind of posted outside the cave. They don't seem to take notice of you, keeping their position. You don't see anybody else though.
I want to point down to the guards and make notice of that and be like, again, I have a bad feeling about what's happening in there, but we literally can't just go. I'm not entirely sure. We can wait a little bit longer. Maybe he'll come out.
I have a DM question.
Yeah.
If I'm concentrating on a spell
Mhm.
and the spell drops, but I don't see it drop, would I notice that?
That's a good question, actually. I feel like you know better, no? If anything.
Yeah.
I know how I would answer it, but I want to. It's up to him.
But is there like an actual D&D rule to it, or is it like a house rule thing?
It's got to be house rule because I don't think there's a rule that describes.
Are you basically asking if you would have
feel it.
noticed? Yeah, if you would have felt.
Because
The effects wear off.
Because I'm concentrating on the spell, but the spell dropped.
That is an interesting question, actually.
So would I just be concentrating on a spell that isn't functioning anymore?
Would you have noticed the spell faded?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Prematurely.
asking. Would I have noticed that it faded?
Prematurely, specifically.
I don't think you're gonna find a rule.
I'm just curious myself.
You just gotta make a call.
Are there any yellow mushrooms in this cave?
Fuck.
I found something. It is somewhat of a speculation, but they're saying like based on the entry on Player Handbook page 205 that details the weave of magic, in conjunction with how wizards learn their magic and the knowledge of arcane arts and the understanding they must have of the weave in order to cast such magic, we can assume that yes, a wizard would know when the magic he casts a few turns ago that affected the weave in such a way would turn an ally invisible, has lost its effects and become inert. But that is still technically a house rule, just it's like a very educated guess on how it would work.
I'm.
DM discretion.
But at the end of the day, it's kind of house ruling.
It's a great question, and I
It
would
is a good
say
question.
that you do notice the concentration
Okay.
lapsing.
Then can we jump back to all the things that happened? Can we just jump back to that?
Sure.
Tap undead. It's back alive.
Yeah, so I want to. So then, if we're only like 20, 30 minutes in or whatever, as soon as I feel it drop, I'm just gonna tell everybody. Like we're just
Right. I'm okay with retconning it like that way.
okay. So he's still technically fighting. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna.
You're muted, Seth. Or
Oh yeah. Well, I'm fucking dead. So
Oh,
is he
my-
still technically dead though? I guess.
Yeah,
No.
it's we're not gonna.
Well, hold on.
yeah.
Well, because you want to
wanna
go back to
when
before he was dead.
when it stops concentration.
Yeah,
But it
I
is
just
a little
I don't
tricky.
know that. Yeah,
That was at the very beginning.
I don't know.
It was halfway through the fight. Because he already took a bunch of damage from the mushroom things, whatever the fuck they were.
It was when I got attacked by the mushrooms.
Yeah.
It was as you were retreating, weren't you? Or did you cast it as you
No,
initially
I
got attacked?
cast the spell when they were attacking me to absorb the elements.
Like their first attacks?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take the moment to just say like
Okay.
when I drop it, I'm just gonna say there's a serious problem. He's not invisible anymore, and we don't see him anywhere. And it's not been an hour. There's a huge problem.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, fuck is right. What are we doing?
What can we do? Literally, what can we do though?
So
We can-
where are
can-
we at this point? Are we
We're above the cave.
You're-
We can
you're
Tom Clancy
Boris.
style these fucking guards.
You're
Bro, I'm
Boris.
Okay, I'm about to Boris bear these fucking guards. But the bear drop them.
But hold on, but before we even do anything, I just want to understand the situation. Like, is Saf back to alive or is he not? Like, I'm so confused. Because like,
I want to see what you guys do first. I want to see how. It's just if he's back alive, he knows what's further ahead. You know. Like,
yeah, the situation is really awkward now.
Well, the events are going to play out. Like, let's be real. We can't just because
Yeah.
And the thing is, we're also gonna we can't react with the knowledge of as if we actually know what's happening there either.
let's just do what we're gonna do. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Cronin's freaking out. He's looking to
Well-
Kurnosh and Boris, and he says, "Saf isn't here. He's not invisible anymore. I felt it drop, and it's not been an hour."
I don't know how to play this.
Is there a tree around
Don't worry
me?
about playing this. Just play as
No.
play based
Simo will
off of
think
Cronin.
about it.
Yeah.
He'll
you guys
think
just
about it.
play as normal.
Is there a tree around me? Or a rock that I can tie the rope onto?
There are rocks, no trees.
A good enough rock that it could carry our weight?
Make a perception check.
Ooh.
Yeah, I gotta get
A
you off your
perception.
chair. You know, you're just lounging.
Oh, I
Drooping.
worked hard. I'm just relaxing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you find something pretty solid.
I'm gonna wrap it around there with great haste and whip down the rope.
In all the time that we've been up here, have we noticed any movement outside of the guards that are down there?
No.
Also,
Boys.
wait. Before I throw down the rope, sorry, I tie it off and you're talking before I throw it.
Let's go.
Okay, well, as I see you freaking out, I am gonna like grab you and start shaking and tell you to calm the fuck down. First of all, and I'll be like, look, I know he's your friend, but if we go in there without thinking about what we're doing, the same can happen to us, whatever potentially is happening to him. So if we're gonna go in there, first and foremost, emotions aside. Second of all, how?
There has been no
Because I'm
movement.
not going in there just so we can all potentially die.
We've killed a lot of these guys. There's only 2 of them that we can see. We've been watching for 10, 15, 20, 30, I don't know how many minutes. And nothing else is moving.
Literally something in there is moving. Why the fuck else would his invisibility wear off? So don't, again, I understand he's your friend, but if you just rush in there, we're just going to be in the same situation. Again, I'm just saying this as Cronin, or as Kurnosh would.
Yeah.
Because Kurnosh has no emotional attachments.
Look, I am going to take the invisibility myself, and I'm going to go.
No,
Shit.
I'm coming with you.
Well, I'm going first. Drop the rope.
All right. It's between, like, we're dropping the rope right where the guards are.
Yeah, you pick the spot that you want to be
Let me-
dropping from.
What else can I do? You know what? I'm not going to go invisible yet. So I'm not casting that yet.
I'm gonna drop it. I mean, they'll probably notice. Like, are they standing in front of the cave? Sorry. Are they standing like right at the entrance? Could I
Yep.
drop it down this direction and they wouldn't notice it? It would be behind them,
No,
or they're back
no.
up to the wall.
They would see it.
Okay. I mean, they're gonna see it any other way.
Um,
I'm gonna
maybe.
Huh? maybe.
It's just very
Um,
obviously there would be bad.
Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start scaling. I'm not gonna toss the whole rope, but I'm gonna go and hold the rope and scale as I go down and let it go so it doesn't notify them. And I'm gonna hover over their heads.
You're gonna rock climb? You
No,
gonna
I'm
tie the
holding
rope
onto
around
the
you?
rope, and I'm holding onto the rope, and I'm just kind of, it's behind my back. I have
Repelling almost.
I'm
Oh.
repelling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Not one. I slip and fall to my death.
Okay.
Okay. And make a strength check for me.
Oh baby.
You can
I
also
love
add
these.
athletics if you'd like to this check.
Add like my.
Like, do athletics instead of strength, is what he's saying.
Oh. It's the same, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Oof, okay. You're able to do this with some pizzazz.
What is he doing exactly? Sorry.
he's repelling.
He's Tom
I'm repelling
Clancying
above
down.
the guards. Yeah.
Oh, did you already drop down?
No,
Yeah.
he didn't drop the rope. He's like holding the rope as he's repelling. He's like,
I'm going. I'm
Oh.
scaling right now. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna need one more check from you.
Okay.
A stealth check.
I knew it. What do you mean, my athletics? I'm so just nimble and quick.
Okay. So how far down do you want to get?
15 feet above them. And my next plan of action is to jump on one of them.
Okay.
How
And
far up are we from them?
I mean the cliffs are about 100 feet plus, so
What is that, like a rough exact? Like, I don't know.
yeah, that's a rough exact.
Okay, sorry. Are they within 120 feet? I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Okay, so then as I see this and as I see him jump, first of all,
He hasn't jumped yet.
Karnash.
He's about to, but
well, yeah, before he does, but like as I see him, like, I know he's gonna fucking do it, let's be honest, as Kurnosh sees it. Kurnosh gets really fucking pissed that Boris is acting like a fucking idiot, first of all. Second of all, after I let out like a big kind of sigh and grunts, I cast Firebolt on the other one.
are you timing this with his drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on that rope too.
Oh,
So
okay. Well, make
I'm
a
still on top.
make a athletics check for me, or acrobatics
me?
as you're climbing down. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Let's go not
No
single
nat
digit.
ones.
Bro.
No nat ones, Frank.
Bro.
Let me see here.
Oh,
Oh man.
why'd you have to do that?
What?
Uh,
Oh my god,
Uh.
dude. Oh, July to July. Oh, June to July. Oh my god. It's a 12. It's a 12.
okay. Are you doing? Make a stealth check for me too, if you intend to do it in a stealthy way.
Yeah, it's gonna be an 18.
Okay.
Do we get opportunity attacks on this or something? Like
We'll just
or whatever the fuck it is? No, like
Boris,
find
are
out.
you dropping in?
I'm dropping in like Splinter Cell.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah,
That's
I
okay.
know.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm gonna put you guys like there, but you can't move. Actually, no, that's not true. You just Kernosh is on the thing.
yeah, I'll put myself like over here, just because I'm pretty much like above them, like over here.
Yeah. Are you dropping? Well, here's what we're gonna do. You're not gonna be able to have a surprise turn, Cronin.
Yeah.
Because as Boris drops, you're still gonna be on the rope. You can't drop at the same time with him kind of below you.
Sure.
So we'll begin the combat. Let's get some initiative rolls.
Oh baby.
And you'll get your surprise round. I'm just getting some initiatives.
Yeah,
early.
yeah.
Oh Frank, what are you doing? I didn't roll any better. He even used the program, and it still gave him a nat one.
Just waiting for Kernosh.
So yeah, I have to fucking open this shit again. Let me click my token.
Dude, I can't.
It's actually a 9 though.
9?
Oh man.
Okay. All right.
Ugh.
So Boris, you get to drop down on this guy. Are you dropping down with like your axe, or are you just kind of going with like a?
I don't think I could have finessed
I just want to
my.
get some water because I need some water for this.
I want to make him go prone. I'm gonna land right on him. If it does damage, great. If not, I'm just tackling him to the ground,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna pull out my axe. Yeah.
Okay. I'll say that that's like your action. So if you have a bonus action, you can certainly, and you just knock this guy prone.
I don't think I have bonus actions. I don't think I do.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I can fucking rage. I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. And so firebolt with advantage on the roll, on the attack roll.
Yep. Trash and kind of both trash, but I think the second one might hit. Firebolt, that'll be a 13 to hit.
13 to hit. And kind of as they see Boris drop, or as they kind of that initial succession, the other guard just steps out of the way as he looks up and sees a firebolt coming his way. He manages to sidestep.
Fuck. That's actually kind of cringe. Okay.
Okay, and now we'll begin the combat. This guard doing a quick little sidestep, sees Boris drop. He's got his axe ready, runs over to grab to attack you, and he's got a scimitar in hand. Give me a
Get
sec.
out of the way.
Okay,
Fuck.
so a multi-attack is about to come in. So the first attack is a 21 to hit,
No. Yeah, that hits, of course.
and the second attack is a 24 to hit.
Jesus fucking
What is
Christ,
this guy?
man. What are you guys, level fucking 15?
Yeah, that hits.
His dice are level 15 apparently.
So
Yeah.
Half damage.
hold on, give me a sec. So guy comes in, tries to slash you across the gut. Oh shit, my headphones. Sorry.
Oh,
Tries to slash you
Fall
across the
apart.
gut for 14 slashing damage.
Whoa.
Is that halved?
That would be halved if you. That's not halved for you, so you would have.
okay.
it,
So yeah,
you
okay.
would have it.
That's if you're raging.
I am raging.
Yeah.
Second one
wait.
comes in, tries to get you across the chest. That's going to be 15 slashing damage.
So is that still 7?
Yeah, that would be. No, I think it's rounded up. That would be 8.
Okay.
So quick succession gets 2 right across your chest. This guy is gonna use his movement to get up off the ground. Unless you wanted, like, unless you like grappled him with intention, or you went for your axe, right?
I went for my axe, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna get up and he's gonna do the same thing, attack you. A little multi-attack. First one for a 13.
Nope.
Second one for a 15.
Nope.
So he's just kind of like still stumbling from the drop, and he's not able to get some hits on you. Moving on to Kurnosh with Boris on deck.
Okay. So I activate my special power, and I turn into a massive red dragon.
What?
I wish.
Oh fuck! Like, damn, level 4 is lit.
What the fuck?
I'm rerolling as a sorcerer, dude. What the fuck?
I fucking fireballed that motherfucker again.
All right, no advantage this time. Just roll a hit.
Say, I saw Boris hit the other one though, right?
He hasn't hit
I didn't
anybody.
hit any yet.
He hasn't hit anybody.
So no one got hit yet. Okay, I'll just.
I
attack
knocked him
someone.
prone. Yeah,
But you got up. I'll attack the
he
Simo.
did.
Fucking God. It misses. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Boris with Cronin on deck.
I'm swinging.
All right, give me a swingaroo, buckaroo. 18, that's gonna hit.
I'm gonna hit the one right in front of me here.
Sir,
this
give me
guy.
some damage.
And I'm raging, so it is
So
+2, so 16.
Oh,
describe it. Let's get some juice.
oh, baby.
I'm gonna decapitate this.
Oh, so many heads. So
Okay.
many heads.
Sorry, give me a sec. So you just kind of come in, big grunt, whoosh. Head goes off rolling to your right side. Anything else from you?
I'm just gonna point my great axe at the next guard.
Nice. Roll
Yeah.
intimidation.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What? Every other roll? Yeah,
He's
yeah.
holding
Okay.
fast. He's like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
whatever, dude.
He hit me. Yeah, he's happy.
Cronin, you're still on the rope.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide down. Like I'm, the way I was playing that was like I was just above him. Like I'm in a rush, so I'm just gonna slide down,
Okay.
try to land on my feet.
You follow suit. So you have like
and I'm-
15 feet of movement left from coming
Yeah,
down.
I'm gonna wrap up behind this dude, and I'm gonna slap slicey dicey.
Okay, flanking.
Same. 18 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Oh, max damage. We did 8, 9 damage.
So 9 damage.
Wait, do I get proficient? I forget, dude. I know I'm the fucking DM too, but do I get proficiency added to my damage?
No, it's
No, I don't.
no.
Okay,
give me a sec.
So yeah, 9 damage.
Okay. So you
I'm gonna
kind of
slice
come
up
in.
again.
You come in swinging, and he just pain from the back as he keels forward.
I'm going again.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I
I'm
didn't know you
chopping
had
up.
multi-attack. Sorry. Or is that your offhand?
That's another. Yeah, I've got 2 rapiers,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna. It's gonna be 18 again
That's gonna hit.
for 7 damage.
Okay. Oh, describe it.
I'm just like sliding down kind of frantically, like not as graceful as before. Just coming in, stabbing him in the ribs, and then the other one stabbing him straight through the spine.
Okay, and you kind of feel, you know, like you look over at Boris and you're feeling like, yeah, we just went tit for tat, you know? And
Yeah.
that's gonna end combat. Cronin, or Kurnosh rather, is still above.
I'm gonna point up at him, and I'm gonna cast message, and I'm gonna whisper to him, and I'm gonna say, it's clear. Let's move.
Okay, and I'll reply with, I can see it's clear, but again, what the fuck are we doing? We don't know what's in there. If we rush in blindly, we're gonna be in the same position.
Yeah, but there's more of us, and Saf will join us, and he'll fight alongside us. So
I want to cast message and be like, you don't know there's more of us and what's in there. You literally don't know that. I'm just saying, I understand. I'll go help. I'll help. But I'm not in a position to die today.
neither is Saf. He told me so himself. And I'm gonna start marching in.
I want to cast a message to Boris and be like, as I kind of start like slowly making my way down on the rope and be like, Boris, you've never let emotions take control of you. What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
You can't really respond.
You know what'll happen.
Can't
So
respond.
I think he can.
Oh,
No, you
can?
can respond.
Oh,
You can.
Yeah.
When you're with someone, they can respond once.
Okay.
In a whisper, apparently.
Someone needs my help. I've never refused my assistance.
Yeah, I'll send a message again and be like, at this rate, I fear that we're the ones that'll need the help instead.
We can
Okay.
take care of ourselves.
Okay, and I'll just make my way down.
Going in as he's making his way.
Let's. We should take heed with Chukarnash. Maybe we should step lightly.
I can't do that, Star Fox.
You can't stealth.
No. Stealth means you move half speed. I'm not.
Wait, are you
You're
not
No,
stealthing?
you don't. Do you? Wait, do you move half
Yeah.
speed?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Wait, so do I like literally see you like actually running like crazy?
I'm like marching. I'm just not. I'm not stomping. I'm walking forward.
Oh, okay. So you are just walking though. You're not like going crazy.
Yeah, with purpose.
Yeah, I'll say that you're no. You get like to
Oh.
like because he's had to climb the rope down.
Where do I get to?
Let's say that's perfect.
Okay.
Also, on my way, I'm going to be using this.
Okay. Yeah, that guy hit
There you
you
go.
pretty hard.
He was rude.
He
Very
was.
rude.
He was. So I'll say you guys are moving along.
Tell me when to stop.
To stop for what?
I don't know. If you need to tell me something.
So you get to about here. You have two paths in front of you. Also,
Do I hear anything?
You see the mushrooms on the ground, as mentioned before.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool lighting effects. Do I hear anything
Silence.
down either path?
Actually, make a perception check. We'll see what you do here.
Starting to roll good, boys. I'm starting to roll good.
I believe it.
16.
So as you kind of pause here to take a moment to Karnash catches up. 16. You can faintly make out to your left. Just echoing chirping. Just like, and it's reverberating off of the walls. You take notice that sound travels quite far in these caves. To your right, you notice some sort of muffled conversation. Can't quite make out what's being said. You just hear voices that are pinging off the walls.
Yeah, well, I want to do a perception check too.
You can't tell if they're angry voices. You can't tell like the tone. You just hear like voices.
Okay.
You want to make a perception check too?
Well, if he doesn't give me that, if he doesn't relay that information, I will perception check too. I don't know if he will or not.
No, I know. I'm just gonna quickly debate where to go.
Okay, so I'll do perception check too.
Okay.
Because I'm like extra cautious in here. 19.
So you get the same thing. There's nothing different that you get. There's also, like I said earlier, these glowing mushrooms on the ground. That would be included in your perception check, but you just notice that they're glowing mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't think I would take much notice of that. I literally just rolled for which direction I would go based on those two pieces of information, and I'm going down.
You're going down.
Yeah.
In what manner?
Like this. Like I'm just gonna walk.
You're walking.
I'm not stomping. I'm like, maybe I'm taking a little bit more caution now that we're kind of making decisions. And this like,
Okay, as I see him do that, I'm actually gonna fucking grab him by his fucking shoulder, by his like shirt, and pull him back.
Are you gonna contest that, Frank?
I'll pause.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell him, I'll be like, look, I know you want to save your fucking friend, but you can't just go by yourself like that. At least converse and let's figure out a plan together. If you just walk in yourself, I will literally cast a spell on you and force you not to. I prefer not to do that.
Look, there's talking coming from down here.
So you just have to go to it by yourself.
There's a bunch of chirping from over there.
So you just have to go to it by yourself.
Well, we're going one way or the other.
You're just going by yourself is what it seemed like.
No,
Wait,
I mean,
just
you
wait
guys
for
are
us.
here. Okay, well, let's go. And I'll slowly make my way down.
Are you intending to be a little bit more stealthy?
Yes.
Okay. And if everyone else is gonna follow suit in some sort of
Definitely.
stealth, then
Definitely
just
stealth.
make some rolls for me, boys.
And it's really picking up for me over here. 18.
14.
Ugh.
13, 14, and
18.
18.
No, 2 18s and a 14.
Just give me 1 second.
Wait, you took proficiency in stealth? That's
Who?
awesome.
Oh, of course.
Boris.
Yeah.
Stealthy barbarian, bro. What do you mean?
I think it
The
comes with
classic.
my adopted, actually. I could be wrong.
So I'll say that you get about here till you notice something. You guys can move in, but you have to stay behind Cronin.
Oh, I don't know how what's going on.
Oh.
Like, my guy's flying everywhere.
Yeah. So this is where you first take notice, and you start to hear that the voices are getting a bit louder. This that you see from a distance, this guy is just on the ground, laying on the ground face up.
Okay.
He's got a mask on, and he's just on the ground.
And then what else do we see? Is there more pathways? Like, do we just see straight ahead? Like,
Yeah,
what
you
else?
see
Like, in
something
terms
that
of...
cuts to the left. But I'm just, based on, I'm showing you piece at a time. What, like, you cut down this corner and you see this dude laying down. You can keep going forward. Or you
Do we see, if we go forward, do we see that it ends though? Like, there's a it's a wall there, or do we not see that at all?
Oh, sorry.
Is it too dark?
There's something that I also need to correct.
Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
Kurnosh,
shit.
you can no longer see very far.
Oh my fucking gosh! It took fucking dark vision. It's fucking
Okay.
spelled.
So, Cronin, you can see ahead. You can see a little path that cuts to the left, and you can hear some of the voices are starting to get a little bit louder from that direction.
Okay. I'm just going to turn around and I'm just going to whisper. I'm just going to say, look, we don't have time for this. And I'm just going to, I'm going to go invisible. And I'm just going to tell them, I'm just going to say, wait here. And I'm just going to bump up a little bit.
Okay.
Goodness gracious.
You make your way forward,
Yeah.
and you just see a few guards playing some game at the table.
I'm going to creep slowly in if I can.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to get a scope of the whole room. That's it.
Yeah, you can, and you just see some sleeping, some sitting on their bed like military style, just like, looking at a picture of a girl like in their hands, like some are sleeping, some are chilling. If you want like an actual number, let's say 2 are sleeping, the rest are kind of, or 3 are sleeping, the rest are kind of doing their own thing.
Okay. I mean, my vision angle is showing me something else in this direction.
Yes.
So I don't know if you want me to see that.
You can see that. You look down towards the other room there, and you can make out a very familiar figure.
That's
Fruit Cup.
uh
That's
oh.
Frulam.
Okay. I'm gonna
Oh,
step
shit.
back and I'm gonna check the other
Holy
direction.
Okay.
Please don't aggro fool.
In here, you just see a lot of storage crates.
Okay.
If there's anything particular that you're looking for, you let me know.
Is this a storage crate?
That is, I mean, you can walk up closer to that person that's lying on the ground that I told you is lying on the ground.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. I'll just walk to here.
To where?
Just where I am.
Okay. And you can't get close enough to really inspect anything, but lots of storage here.
Okay. I'm gonna back out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the crew, and I will creep alongside them and say, he's not over there.
Whoa.
Good acting. Wow. And the Oscar goes
thank you.
to.
But there is a serious problem over there, and we're gonna die if we stick around here too much longer. So let's move.
You're still invisible. I'm just gonna kind of listen and follow him
Yeah,
where he steps.
Yeah, I'll grab a hold of literally anything.
Oh yeah, you won't grab my finger?
Yeah,
Carry
I'll grab like your axe or something and just like tug you this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just following
Give
my
it a
brother.
tug.
Yeah,
All right.
and I'm gonna creep up. Are these lit
Oh,
up?
sorry.
Yes. Pause right
Also,
there.
Kurnosh can see
I can see those mushrooms.
dimly.
Okay.
You better roll fucking
Where
one.
would you like to go
I
from
just
here?
wanna take this moment because now that I see this thing, you went past this shit. You didn't just turn around.
Well, it just sounded like mushrooms to me, motherfucker. It just sounded like there were some tall mushrooms. I was trying to find these fucking eggs, man.
So Cronin,
Mushrooms that were hitting for like 6 damage.
Cronin.
Yeah.
It's a little unfortunate, but make an intelligence check for me here. A nature check specifically.
Nature? Okay. What do we got? 19.
Oh no.
19. Same thing that Saf noticed earlier. You see some mushrooms that kind of stand out to you. You didn't
They
take you didn't take
fucking
notice.
huge.
Yeah, they're massive, and they just kind of look like almost out of place. Because there are tall mushrooms, but these ones kind of just like kind of stick out to you.
Have I ever seen anything like this?
Take a history check.
Can I see them too. Can I like look at them and figure them out too?
You guys will get your own checks when you're in a specific spot.
Oh,
Fourth nat one of the game.
Holy fuck.
Honestly,
They look edible, bro.
you don't even know where purple mushrooms are from.
no, they look like shrooms, bro. Try putting it in your mouth.
Are they glowing, or is that just an effect?
They are glowing, but they're
So
all glowing.
Kurnosh can see it.
They're all glowing. Yeah, he can
Yeah, I
see
can
in this
see
room.
that, yeah.
He can
It's
see in
lit
this
up.
room. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I would just walk fucking forward.
You walk
I would
here?
just walk forward. Yeah,
Okay, Boris, you follow right behind.
I'm tugging.
Beautiful.
Right. Make an intelligence check for me.
Are you still invisible?
Yes.
He is still invisible.
I don't have good intelligence. Saving throw?
Make a nature check. Nature check. Nature check.
Mm,
Nature,
oh
nature.
wait, you nature check?
Yes, sir.
I don't have that good one either. Oh, okay.
Not bad.
You don't notice anything.
I don't notice the mushrooms.
Kurnosh, you can.
Wait, I don't.
You notice the mushrooms. You don't notice what I described to Cronin. Kurnosh, nature check.
I didn't.
What's my nature plus? It's just a flower roll. 12.
You don't notice
Oh.
anything.
I mean, I'm gonna not step on the mushrooms. Like if there's a clear path, I'm gonna walk that path. But
Sounds like a good
walking.
plan.
As far as I'm aware, these mushrooms, other than the fact that they're fucking literally glowing, look not harmful.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware.
You get to about
This
there.
is creepy.
Like- Wait, before we continue, what do I notice about these mushrooms? So, like, what would Kurnosh perceive about them? I just want to understand that.
Tall, purple, and handsome.
So I don't perceive any form of like potential harmfulness from them at all.
Only
I just assume they're-
Cronin noticed that they were a little odd. And at this,
These aren't these same mushrooms, are they?
same
Gotta be.
thing. You start to notice as you kind of are walking by Cronin, you're watching these mushrooms as you pass by, and a tentacle just raises up and attacks all three of you.
Those things look lovely.
Little fuckers.
And
Is there more over here? Is there like 10 over here?
sorry, I want to show you the character art.
Uh-huh. Lovely.
Okay, give me a sec for this surprise attack.
Do they have skulls behind them?
Okay, that's gonna be that. That's gonna be that. Okay, so for Cronin,
Yeah.
4 tentacles spring out. Quick succession. 6. 16. 16. 14. You take 16 necrotic damage.
Holy shit.
Boris.
Uh-huh.
Tentacles are
I-
out. Sorry. go
I
ahead.
have resistance to necrotic damage.
Ooh, okay, you can have that. 16, that'd be 8 damage.
That is super lucky.
Yep.
Where does it say your resistance is?
Depends on your race or certain other things that certain other.
But, I mean, how do I check what I have resistance to?
It would be in the top right. I think there's a little like panel for
Defenses?
resistances. Defenses, yeah.
Just fire for me.
Yeah. Boris,
Now, I don't think this will work.
you're also
but-
rage is dropped, by the way.
No, I know, but I don't think this will work. But I have this, and I know it's on a dexterity. But the first sentence says,
You can see. You didn't notice these things prior to.
"True."
Yeah. But keep that in mind because that could still be helpful later.
Yeah.
Tentacle
I
comes
will.
out. 2 necrotic damage. Just 1 tentacle.
Did it hit me?
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Hold on. Oh, sorry. 16 to hit?
Yes.
Yeah, so 2 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then for Kurnosh, 16, 13.
Just one of them hits.
Okay, and that's going to be 3 necrotic damage. And now we're going to roll for initiative.
Ah, you fools! Right? Wow.
Holy.
Buddy.
What's your
Oh,
initiative,
It's
Frank?
a.
I
Oops.
can just add it in.
It's 11 for me.
Okay, and Frank, you rolled 9?
Yeah.
Okay, moving along. This one here that attacked you, Cronin, is going to attack you again for 2 tentacles swipe out for a 13 and a 2.
13 hits.
7 necrotic damage, rounded down will be a 4.
Yeah.
And that'll be its turn. Lemon with Kurnosh on deck.
I'm gonna rage again.
Oh boy.
Okay, go ahead.
Which one just attacked?
The one to your right, directly to your right.
Okay. This attacked me, or who attacked Frank?
The one directly to your right. The one that attacked
Okay,
you
I'm
bottom
gonna
right.
swing at that one.
Okay,
I'm swing at
go
that
ahead.
one.
I've never seen Boris miss.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
he
hits.
doesn't miss.
That hits.
Jesus Christ.
That's 10.
Oh, that's 10? Okay,
That's 10.
sorry. Did I do
One
that
more
right?
level, I could have attacked twice.
Okay. Is that it for you?
Yes, and also that thing can only attack me, and it has a disadvantage if it attacks anybody else.
Oh, is that
It
like
can't
a...
only attack me. It just here you go.
Okay, sounds good. Kurnosh with.
Which one did you attack?
He attacked. Yeah,
This-
that one.
this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Kurnosh with Cronin on deck.
Okay, so Kurnosh kind of yells out, "You fucking idiots!" and then walks down here. And I want to cast Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Okay. So
And I want to. I already made the cone right there,
Okay.
so I'll hit those 3.
And they will have to make deck saves.
Yes.
I mean, it's a mushroom.
Melt these motherfuckers. Cook them.
I
It
don't
has a mushroom
think
and a cone.
It better have like a -5 dexterity.
True. They quite literally don't move.
Well, they scooch a little bit.
What is the save?
You tell me what you roll, motherfucker.
4,
Nope.
-1,
Absolutely not.
Good. That makes sense.
12.
Love the negatives.
They all get hit. 13 is the save.
Okay, so how much damage do they take?
So it's because it's at 2nd level, they will take 4d6.
Okay, roll it up.
Oh,
You want to do this?
46 damage.
You want to do 46 for all? Yeah, let's just do 46 for all. We're not gonna.
Your call, yeah. You want to do it for all, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
want to roll
with big
46 3
waves,
times. Yeah.
So that'll be 2 plus 3, 5 so far. Plus 9 so far. 10 total. Total.
In total.
damn, dude.
So
That's
what?
pretty good, though.
Total 3 though, it's not bad.
So you see, hold on. So you see the fire, comes out of Kurnosh's hands, and one of the mushrooms gets sets ablaze and shrivels up down, and 2 still remain standing.
Your wish, being vulnerable to some fire damage, but they're probably wet and squishy.
Cronin,
Yes.
your turn. The one that hit you is dead and shriveled up.
I
Help me,
will
please.
say.
How do I move this fucking cone thing I did? Oh, here it
Be
is.
right back. Wait.
What?
And you
I'm out.
make
What
your
am I
way
looking
around
at?
the corner, and you see. I feel like you already know what this thing is, the Sturges, and you just see Saf's lifeless corpse, as there are several of these creatures latched onto his body, and you hear this disgusting sound.
Give me 1 sec.
You guys just had to fucking kill me twice, huh? Couldn't just let me be dead.
Okay. How many Sturges are there?
4.
Are there any other creatures in here?
You see the bats stirring
Okay.
about. Lots of bats.
Okay.
Better.
Let me just check on my thing here. I'm going to cast sleep on everything,
Okay.
if it fits.
All right. Give me something.
What do you mean? The dice?
Or like, isn't there like a cone
Oh, like-
thing?
yeah. It's like that. And it's a sphere.
Yeah, can't you place it though?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, right there.
Okay. And do they have to make a save?
No.
They just sleep.
I just rolled dice.
Yeah, you roll the dice. Okay.
Not bad.
30. Sturges go limp on his body. Not only that, but you can see a little bit past that 2 Sturges fall out of the sky and just plops, like plummels straight down and are out.
That was a
Here.
great roll.
Here.
Okay. Any of the bats drop?
Yeah, well, let's see here.
It's probably hard for you to call.
$18 bats drop from the sky. Just at random.
Specifically 18.
So I've just got like a room of just.
But there's hundreds of bats. Like it's like it didn't even make
Yeah.
a dent. You know.
It's fine. They're not? So I come out of my stealth from that. Are they aggressive?
The bats?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But we're gonna have to add some more boys.
Oh, my DIA character would die in this cave.
Yeah, but this cave is a fucking nightmare. What the fuck is this cave?
So that's your
From
turn,
straight
right?
straight from hell.
Yeah. So,
Okay. All right, back over here. This fungus attacks Boris
Come at me, bro.
with 4 tentacles. 3, 10, -1, 2.
Oh, freaking Neo in the Matrix
Dude,
here.
those -1s, those motherfuckers gotta hit themselves.
So you like see it all coming through and none of it seems to hit you.
Oh, yeah.
That's its turn. Let's see what this is. Oops. Where's the distance thing again? What the fuck? Am I a boomer? Where's the ruler? Aha, there we go. Oh.
Oh. Oh,
You see a
man.
sturge fly out of nowhere and get within range of you.
Okay.
Another one, same thing. As you see the flock start to appear closer and closer to you.
Mm.
And that's it.
Come to daddy. Come to daddy.
They fucking rolled 23, 22, 19, 18, 18, and then they do this bullshit?
Fungus moves to Boris. Rolls to attack you with 3 tentacles for 3, 13, 13.
Nope.
Nope.
Dip, diving, and dodging.
You're just moving around. This fungus next to Kurnosh, 1 tentacle, 5.
Oh no.
You're able to dodge that out of the way. You're looking at Boris.
And
You're like, oh, that's
slap
how
that
you
thing away.
dodge. Like Boris is giving you a tutorial, and you're like, oh, like this, and the tentacle just swings right by you, and you're like, oh yeah, okay, like that, yeah. All right, round 2
Well,
of combat.
I think I'm actually pissed, smacking these away in anger, and I'm actually looking at Boris with my hand ready to cast a spell.
Okay. Sturge flies over to you, Boris.
That little me?
Cronin.
Oh, sorry, to
Cronin.
Cronin. My bad.
That thing
For
looks
a 9
fucking
to
huge.
attack you.
No.
Do I hear any of this commotion happening north of me? Do I like
Uh,
hear anything? Like any?
I mean, you hear
any
bats.
of this commotion?
You just hear bats. You hear lots of chirping.
That thing looks
Do I
ugly.
hear some kind of commotion up there happening?
Yeah, well, I mean, you heard it before when you entered the room. It's like the sound hasn't changed.
Oh,
Yeah, you heard it before.
so these thirst thingies, whatever, don't make a noise or whatever.
You just hear lots of bats, like hundreds of bats. That's all you hear. Okay, Lemon, your turn. With Kurnosh and then Koronin.
I'll swing at this one here.
Okay, roll to hit.
Rolling the hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Oh my goodness. I was worried there.
Okay.
+2, 7.
Oh, 7?
Yeah.
Okay, you come in big chunk right into the mushroom. It kind of wobbles, but it gets back up to being upright. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Kurnosh with Cronin coming up next.
Yeah, I want to cast disguise self on myself and look like one of these mushrooms and stand beside him. I'm kidding. Imagine though.
Oh my god! I was like, wait, what?
You're like, are you guys
Where the
all
fuck
gonna
is this
die? Or like, or
I'm
like,
gonna burning hands on these two, level 1 this time though.
okay. You make dex saves, I
Um,
imagine.
Directly right, dex save, yes. Same save. Roll the farther one first.
What did I just do? Hey, sorry, I'm just gonna. 4 and 11.
Both fails.
Okay, so just roll for your damage.
It's a 3d6 for both of them. Let's say we'll just, or should I do individual this time?
No, we're just gonna make that
Trash.
rule that it's always one giant.
10 damage on both.
10 damage.
Yep. I rolled a 5, 4, 1.
Okay.
Sorry, 5, 5. Sorry, yeah, 5, 4, 1. Yeah. So 10 for both.
Yeah. So give me a little description how you cook these up.
So, first of all, before I even cast this, do I notice that Cronin has disappeared and no longer here when he should be technically here?
Yeah, you can't see shit. You got dark vision, so yeah,
Well, he said
absolutely.
be right back.
Well, the mushrooms light up the area, so I would assume naturally I would have expected.
You still
to
can't
see
see farther past.
You're about to know where I'm at
within
real
the
soon.
specific fight, because initially Cronin was with us. I would expect him naturally to have fought with us, but now I suddenly don't see him attack for a while, so I assume he left.
You can assume anything that you want.
Okay, anyway, I do make that assumption, I guess.
And I said, "Be right back." You heard me say that.
Okay. Well, if that's
Before
the
he
case,
went all the way north?
Before I left, I said, "Be right back."
Oh,
Yes.
before he went in the current area you are in. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, regardless, Kurnosh gets pretty pissed, so he kind of takes out his anger by just like fucking demolishing these fuckers with burning hands. Just like whips out his staff and points it forward, and then you see this massive like cone of fire just appear
Yeah.
and just completely roast, and they turn into like little ash almost.
Cool. So you burn these up,
Yeah.
and you even
And then
burn up
I-
obviously some of the other vegetation that's there too.
Oops. And then I will use my movement to walk closer to Boris. And I'll be like, where the fuck did Cronin go?
Speaking of Cronin, it's your turn, homeboy.
Question to ask you, Simo.
Yeah.
You see the cube I made?
Kind of.
You see how it's off center
Well, I'm just gonna put these guys.
here?
I wish you could make it a different color.
Well, it's actually like a no color. So this one I'll get rid of. So now you can see that cube?
Yep.
Okay. See how it... Wait, are those ones sleeping too?
Everything that's asleep, yeah, is asleep.
Oh, okay. See how it's kind of like off-centered?
Yeah.
Would you let me cast it there and get them all? Like I have a spell that casts in that range. Or do I need to be centered on a square?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Is it like 6x6?
Yeah.
If it's 6x6, then you're good.
Oh, never mind. It's a much smaller square than I thought. It's a much smaller square. That's okay. We're gonna cast it there.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've seen bards do this before. I'm gonna walk up I'm gonna stand. It's basically like I'm standing like right in between these two squares here. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say sorry, buddy. And I'm going to. You're gonna see my eyes. Nobody will say this, but my eyes will go totally black, like an oil black. And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. All of them need to make a Constitution save.
Okay. Every single one?
He's
How many are there? 1, 2, like 4 or 5? 5.
Oh.
I think there's 5 in.
There's no, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. 7 on, so 7? Is that a fail?
They need to beat a 14.
Okay, so 7 to roll. First one fails. Second one fails. One of them survives. 2 survive. 1 fails. 3 survive. So 3 survives and 4 fails.
Well, even if they succeed, they're taking 8 damage. If they fail, they take 15 damage. And the ones that failed, I would like their corpses to be blasted against the walls. That's all I ask.
Okay.
Puree.
Saf is taking 15 damage too.
Is it rounded up in your favor?
It's just rounded up.
teabagging. You're just
Everything. He's
teabagging him
rounding
right
up
now.
everything.
Because I thought damage rounds down.
Okay.
Is it not?
It's DM's choice, but he's been rounding up, so.
Oh,
just
okay.
going with that.
Okay, so you get into a little zone, and this thunderclap. You, Kurnosh, and Boris just hear just echo throughout the entire cave. You can actually hear the echo travel away from you deeper into the cave. It extends out, and you see this huge burst of light that comes out from around the corner. Kurnosh, Boris, you see this too. Just this bright white light just flashes for a brief moment. And Boris, you can catch just kind of the tail end of around the corner. You see some sort of creature just hit the wall, and kind of like silly putty, like stands on the wall for a little bit, and then it slides down the cavern wall. And these guys wake up because
Why wouldn't they?
why wouldn't they? Even the other bats, and they just kind of like flock up and okay. Anything else from you, or no?
No.
All right. This mushroom.
You say anything before you did that?
He said, "Sorry, buddy."
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Because I just
Not
blasted.
divine by sacrifice.
I blasted Saf's corpse into the ground.
14 to hit you, Boris.
He's got a
One
concussion
tentacle.
too.
No.
1 tentacle. Okay. Rotating back up to Lemon.
Oh,
hold
I'm
on,
gonna
actually-
swing.
Yeah, you,
Okay.
you do your turn. Just give me a sec.
Yeah, yeet. Okay, that was an 8. I'm gonna. Yeah, no. It was an 8.
There's an 8. That hits. Roll for damage.
I guess it's a mushroom, you know. Plus 2, 15.
All right. It is dead.
I decapitate it.
Yeah. You're kind of struggling to find out where the head starts and where the head ends, and you just pick a random spot, and you're like, that seems right. Boom. Before we go to Kurnosh's turn, I do kind of want to do these other guys over here. We're gonna have these 3 Sturgis flock over to you, Cronin, and they're gonna hit you. They're gonna try to latch onto you.
Can I use my movement
Yeah, absolutely.
before? Okay.
Sorry, these guys were just before you. I just forgot to add them to the initiative.
Oh.
But you can
okay.
go ahead. You can still go ahead.
Oh, as I'm going to go, because he said, "Where is Cronin?" I'm gonna say, "Follow me," and then I'm gonna
He didn't
go
hear the
this
thunder.
way.
I mean, he heard the thunder.
I guess he heard the thunder now,
Yeah.
but he did
That's
ask me a
okay.
question before, so
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you're right. You are responding. 24 and 23 and 7, Cronin.
Yep, 2 hit.
Okay, so 7 piercing on one, 4 piercing
Whoa.
on the other.
Holy.
And Boris, you can you see Cronin? No, you can't. Okay. So you just have these two creatures on your body, just like they are latched
hate
onto
that.
you.
I hate that so much.
I gotta voice act everything. Kurnosh.
I mean, I followed Boris, right?
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know where.
Well, you do what you want. It's your
I followed Boris. I just literally can't see where he went, but normally I would have followed him like essentially in real time.
sure. You walked
Where?
this way.
Okay. And then
Is that 30 feet? Yeah, it's 30
Yeah.
feet. That's your movement.
I see this area slightly lit up. What is this?
It's
And I
mushrooms.
see, and I vaguely see. How am I still forgetting names? Holy shit!
Well, you
Fucking
can't really,
Cronin.
Cronin.
you can't really see though.
For some reason I see that
No, the
part. though.
mushrooms are glowing. He can kind of have like he has
Oh,
a
okay,
little bit of
okay.
visual. Yeah, he has a little bit of
I see, yeah.
visual.
So I see, from what I see a bunch of those dead, whatever the fuck they're called, Sturges. I see one that's alive, and then I vaguely see Cronin.
Yes.
I mean, I see one of them alive. I'll cast Firebolt on them. The one north of him.
Okay. You see it's attached to his body. You can still make
Oh,
the...
that's one that's attached to his body.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck? How do you normally do that?
Oh,
Oh, that's what they look like. Jesus fuck! What the fuck? These things are ugly as shit.
When they come around the corner, I'll just go, "But hey guys," and just spit out blood.
Okay, hold on. So,
We're all dead. It's a TPK. Let's just call it what it is.
Freaking thunderclapped in a cave.
Look,
Okay, how
bards
bad-
do that, okay?
from what I see on Cronin, how bad
you
does it look
do.
hurt to me?
I'm fucking ruined.
The way that he explained it, you turn the corner, he says, "Oh, hi guys," and literally blood just spills out of his mouth as he says, "Hi guys."
Bounce up.
Okay. This is fucking tough, man. One sec, sorry.
I'm alive.
Do I see the dead body of
Nope.
Saf?
You see what your character sees in the game.
Fucking fuck, shit, fuck.
Just do it.
Care Bear stare.
I'll start 50. I'm sorry.
Do it.
Well, okay.
You're not gonna hit him. Like you can make the hit normally.
Oh, I don't hit him?
No, you're fine. If that's what you're worried about, you're okay.
Oh, okay. I thought I would hit him with Firebolt.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Still target it.
Okay, in that case, I Firebolt, yeah.
Okay, roll the hit.
God.
Warm tingling sensation.
Fucking literal garbage water. 9.
And you see Crony's trying to prepare for you to hit, and you're really anxious about hurting him, and it just whiffs right past. Kills a bat though.
Fucking fuck, man. No, I mean, yeah.
Anything else from you?
No, that's it. That's fuck. I don't know. Fuck.
Cronin,
That's it.
it's your turn.
Oh, that was an accident. Ignore that entirely.
You know,
Ooh.
I'm swinging. I'm gonna double swing. I'm gonna just try to right off the chest.
Okay. You got 2 attached to you right now.
Yeah. First attack is gonna be a big fat bat. 9 on the first one.
So even though it's attached, you just can't seem to get an angle on yourself. Not quite working out for you.
Hear this though on my second attack.
Yeah, I'm hearing.
How's about a 9 to hit on the second attack?
And you just try to reach for the one behind you on your back, and you just can't get it. You're just struggling, bro. And it's the Sturge's turn. So this one,
Oh, they're all in a row. Stinky.
sees the firebolt come from the side and flies over to Kurnosh. You get an opportunity attack, Cronin, if you'd like. As it
Yeah, I do
zips
like.
past.
Oh, not me.
Hear me out on this hit.
Okay.
How's about an 8?
Dude, what are these
You're
rolls,
just like
man?
you're dealing with too much, you know. You're just like you go for a
Oh my
swing
God.
and nothing.
Do I get an opportunity?
No, because it just flies into range. It's not like, you know.
No.
How's a 21 to hit, Kurnosh?
Misses.
Okay. And it'll do 5 piercing damage and latch onto your body and start sucking your blood.
Thank you.
The other Sturge, Frank,
Yeah. Give it to me.
two rolls here. Because
Yeah.
they're in succession, right?
Yeah, and I don't think they have to roll to hit anymore, do they?
They don't. First one
Yep.
doesn't say what type of damage.
Saf, I'm coming.
6 damage.
Saf, I'm on my way. Keep the door open.
6 damage, you're out.
No,
Next one.
I'm gonna lean forward to
4
fall on
damage.
top of him.
Oh, fuck.
Boris. You just hear a thud.
Okay. I'm going. Hi.
And you see Cronin convulsing on the ground
Bro.
as 2 fucking little creatures are on his body, just like.
Okay, fucking. I'm gonna swing
shit,
at one
bro.
of them.
Okay, roll the hit.
I feel like there should be an advantage on a stationary
Flanking.
object.
I'm on
but-
one side of him.
No, it's just it's stuck. It's stationary. You know, it's not moving. It's sucking your blood.
Bro,
doesn't
you
fucking
do not
matter.
miss
Doesn't fucking
anyways,
matter.
dude.
Doesn't really matter.
It wasn't more for me. It was more. It's on your body. You're like,
Yeah.
oh,
I mean, it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah,
but that's just me.
Next time.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll get him next time. And I'll explain invisibility next time, too.
Roll the
Yeah,
hit.
fuck you, man.
+2.
It's cooked out. It's gone.
All right.
Just easy chop. Anything else from you?
I wish I was level 5.
Okay.
No.
Kurnosh.
If I move, does it like move with me? I guess.
Yep.
So there's no such thing as an opportunity attack for it then.
No. Because it's stuck on you.
In that case, I'm gonna move beside. This one's alive, right? The bottom one.
Yeah.
From what I can tell.
Yeah.
Okay, I fireball that one.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't. I will instead. Let me see. Like, is there a way to make, since this one is on top of me, like technically it could be in any of these quadrants? Is there, like, how would that work? Because in theory, it could be in any of these quadrants around me.
I'll just
For
say
burning hands.
it's
So technically, it should get hit by burning hands.
It's on your back.
On my back? But attacking from the front, technically. How the fuck did it get to my back?
It crawled.
Doesn't give
It literally is like the most disgusting thing you've ever seen. It just crawled around to the back and.
All right, well, I'm
it
just
flew
gonna
at
burning
you
hands.
also. It also flew at you. It didn't like walk to you.
Burning hands on just that one.
Okay. That's it. I'm gonna have to say for the cone, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit Cronin. It's
Well,
that
that's
one's
why-
on his body. That one that you're about to
Oh,
burning
that one's on
hands.
it. Okay. Oh, well, okay. Then I guess I changed my action entirely.
Yeah.
Then I'll just do fireball.
Yeah, you can roll to hit for that.
Come on, baby. Get it off of me.
Just okay. I don't even want to say more. Just tell me its AC, please.
No, I
No,
can't.
no, you do, no, you
I
can't, you
can't.
can't.
Fucking 12.
No, it doesn't hit.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, these things.
Frank, death save
What?
for me, big boy.
Are you ready for my 6th nat 1 of the entire...
No.
Tanner, you have to be
I'll be
feeling
using
not too bad
this
as
dice.
you're not the only one that
I
you know.
feel fucking horrible.
I
I
know.
fucking am dead and everybody else is dying because of it.
It's okay.
That's a fail.
It's a fail. The first death save.
Wait, if that hits you, don't you take 2 hits? 2 negatives?
No, I take 1.
Okay. The Sturge attached to your body, Karnosh. You just hear like a 7 damage.
Hell no. Oh, fuck, it hits me regardless, right?
It's just on and it's sucking.
Yeah.
And Cronin, I don't even need to roll. I can just assume that it's just gonna, like, whatever damage, it doesn't matter, right? Actually,
Yeah.
Or does it?
It will
It won't.
eventually.
Unless it can do
I see. Okay.
like 28 damage.
Yeah, has to be a lot, yeah.
All right, Boris.
That's 2 death saves failed.
Boris,
Swinging.
swing for me. Oh, is that your
18.
roll? That hits. Send it to the nether realm.
14.
Boom, chopped right off. Discarded off to the side. Anything else from you?
Is it?
Karnosh.
Is there a way to make my burning hands hit this one? Since it's like,
Sure.
can I like fucking?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can burning hands behind yourself if you'd like.
Fucking reach back and melt it.
I'm fucking level 1 burning hands. This piece of shit.
I have
What
to
kind
make
of
the
save is
save.
it? What kind of save is it?
Dexterity. Oh, sorry. Dexterity.
Oh,
So
fuck.
7. You cook it.
Yeah. So I 1d6 it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 1d6. The fuck am I saying? 3d6 it.
Okay, roll for damage.
8 damage.
It's dead. And now, as the mood subsides, the last
You see the
death
real
save-
boss emerge.
The last death save.
Are we out of combat?
You are out of
I'll be
combat.
rolling.
But this
this
is
dice.
this is where we end the session. He's gonna roll, and then we.
Wait, but before it does that, can I attack and go up and put a potion in his mouth?
He still.
No,
It still
it's
would
my
have been.
turn.
It still would have been turn like combat. Like your burning hands would have been at the same time as this roll right now.
51? 15.
15.
That's a save.
15. That's a save.
So that's
Holy
a save.
fuck, you fucking cocksucker.
He still needs the potion. He's still.
I know,
like-
but I'm saying if he failed that, he was dead.
yes, he
Yeah,
was,
it
he
would've
was
been.
dead.
That's what I'm saying. He's fucking I
Actually,
thought he was pointing 6 out. Or
I had
7.
one more out.
Okay.
Which was inspiration. I could have used the inspiration.
Yeah, that's
Oh
true.
shit.
So do you run over and pour a potion in his mouth?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't make me work for it.
So I run up.
But not a healing potion. It was the
Fuck.
weird special potion.
Oh, he accidentally mixes it up, bro. He grabs the wrong one.
I'm actually gonna okay, just for the memes. I'm actually gonna roll a d20, and if it's a 1, it's the purple potion.
Okay.
Out of like
Okay.
panic and like rushing to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, that's fair. That one, that would make sense.
All right.
Okay,
yeah.
you run
so,
over.
Yes, I
pour
give him
his
my
mouth.
potion.
What does he get? 1d
I
whatever.
fucking slap him, fucking bitch ass, fucking idiot ass. A character who drinks magic potion, he gets. Oh, I think it just brings down up to 1 HP, doesn't it?
No,
No,
it
no,
gives
no,
him,
I
it's like
actually get
1d4
with-
plus something.
Regains 2d4 plus 2.
There we go. 2d4 plus 2. Roll that. And Cronin, you just take a deep breath, and that's where we're gonna end the session.
Yeah. Stop. Ugh. And I'll crawl.